Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Enjoy the warm air circulating moments after you turn up the heat. Precise control of cooking temperatures. Enough hot water on demand for everyone's shower. The instant glow of warmth when you turn on your fireplace or fire pit. Never having to change a gas tank on your outdoor grill. Experience the affordable luxury of natural gas. Find out more at GUC.com.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Volova with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. CopyPro, fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
Industry Grainger has the right product for you. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Fun stuff with Bill Burr, everybody. Pete Carroll, introduced, is the latest Raiders head coach. It is great to see him back, man. What was the question that was asked of Pete Carroll? Oh, working with Tom Brady, the quarterback of the team that prevented him from going back to back.
Yes.
It's just, I mean, the fact that this is happening, Pete Carroll's a Tom Brady hire, his first one.
Crazy.
Can't make it up.
When Mark figured out how valuable it would be to put Tom Brady in this mix and bring that kind of football background and history, Mark made a great move. And it's our job to celebrate that for Mark and to make sure that this comes to life the way it can, with the great possibilities and the great future and the immediate future as well. My hat's off to you guys. I'm so fired up that we're doing this together, and it's going to be unique, and they're going to be surprised what comes.
That's Pete Carroll. Everyone knows what you're going to get with him. That's what I said.
Yep.
You know what you're going to get with him. You know what you're going to get. You know what culture's going to be installed, and that's what you need if you're churning through coaches over and over and over again. Well, I mean, could you imagine? Pete Carroll is on the coaching sidelines. Tom Brady is in the owner's suite when he's not in the booth for Fox. And is it possible that Shedeur Sanders and Russell Wilson are in the same quarterback room?
Yes.
Could you imagine that's the way the Raiders go into business?
That's fun.
With the Chiefs having three-peated at the top and Sean Payton and the Broncos and Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers? Wow, the AFC West is lit. Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food no matter what you're craving. From 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week all season long. Uber Eats, the official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now for game day. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Lowe's knows how to help make your Super Bowl 59 party a touchdown. Let us help you prep your home to host with top brands like Charbroil, Blackstone, and LG, so you can be the MVP of game day. Plus, use the Lowe's app to find what you need for a seamless shopping run. Or huddle up with our Lowe's Red Vest associates to help make all your game time hosting decisions.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bugged up.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates.
Hey Pirate fans, did you know there are thousands of special needs children and adults right here in our community that loves ECU athletics as much as you do? Robbie's Clubhouse is a local nonprofit organization that can turn your unused ECU tickets into a fun day for a family with special needs. If you can't make it to the next Pirate game, simply call 1-800-DIAL-ECU and donate and designate your tickets for Robbie's Clubhouse. Go Pirates!
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strauds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
It's winter sale time at Russell's in downtown Washington. Prices have been reduced on all your favorite men's and women's dress and casual apparel. All ladies' clothing is now 1/2 off, and men's apparel is 25% off. Shop while selection is good and prices are even better. Where it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's in downtown Washington. Come see us now before it's all gone.
Craving a delicious burger and a great deal? Then head on over to Bad Daddy's Burger Bar in Greenville. Every Monday, shake things up with $5 hand-shaking cocktails. On Rough Draft Tuesday, enjoy Talls for Smalls, where bigger drinks are the same price as the smalls. It's Whiny Wednesday with $3 pours of barefoot wine. Then on Salty Thursdays, sip on a $4 house margarita. And don't miss Bloody Sunday. Enjoy brunch and $5 house Bloody Marys.
And this just in at Bad Daddy's, mention Pirate Radio for 15% off your meal.
Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. Great food, amazing deals, and a whole lot of flavor.
If you missed Pirate Radio Live, you missed.
Shirley, the last time Washington was in the NFC Championship game, this talented musician had the #1 hit. I'm going to have you answer the artist first, and then I'm going to ask you the song.
What was the year again?
It would be January of 1992. And it was an artist that spanned decades.
The only one that's coming to mind right now is Michael Jackson.
I was gonna say John Legend.
Wait, are you being serious?
Yeah, doesn't he go back quite a bit?
John Legend?
Sorry for taking a stab at it.
Pirate Radio Live, weekdays from 3 to 6, right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
We believe. Not only did we win the fight, we won the game.
Clip, what's up? It's Bryce.
I heard you say that, and I would have to agree with you, to be honest.
Wait, what? You agree with me?
I agree.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Clip that, Shirley.
Miss Shirley, put have you scanned your FPV card back on Pirate Radio? Now!
Have you scanned your MVP card? I have a gourd, son. I sit there every day.
That's a tater right there.
So you're the
You can't say that.
This is the worst human being I've ever known.
You know what? We're good.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Rock here inside the Pirate Radio studios. Coming to you today on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. And we'd love for you to join us, Pirate Radio TV on YouTube, where we've got a ton of content from this Monday. It was ECU Baseball Media Day earlier today. And if you head over to Pirate Radio TV on YouTube right now, along with this show airing live, we have videos from Cliff Godwin, Austin Knight, Jeff Palumbo, Colby Wallace, Ethan Norby, Jake Hunter, Riley Johnson, and Dixon Williams, all available for you. Their full interviews from earlier today. Also, my chat with Parker Byrd and Dixon Williams, but don't watch that yet because it's coming up later on this show. But man, we've got a ton going on there with baseball. We've got the post game from basketball on Saturday, third straight win for the Pirates. A lot to be excited about when it comes to ECU athletics, and we're covering it all over at Pirate Radio TV. All right, we got a busy show for you today. Packed house today. Shirley Rhodes is here. Intern Hayden. Got the big dog. Got Mark. Got Schnappa. A-Harp. Got J-Bone. Got Ellerbe in here with a big announcement. We got Left Side.
Strong Side.
Chandler Honeycutt's here. We got Brian Bailey joining us later on in this program. As I mentioned, interview with Parker Byrd and Dixon Williams from ECU Baseball. Also, in hour number 3, Carissa Chappell, Rob Cronin, and B-Man Brandon Manning will join us to talk about the Rebel Fitness Fight for Freedom cool event going on, and we'll tell you about Rebel Fitness as well, and also the great work they do for Daughters of Worth, that organization. We'll tell you all about that coming up, a cool event involving our guy B-Man, Brandon Manning. So looking forward to seeing him along with Rob and Carissa coming up in hour number 3. All right, how we doing?
Doing good. I'm going to ask you how you're doing.
Doing well.
Well, that's great.
I'm okay.
Good.
I'm better than okay.
People have asked me, like, how's Clip doing? I was like, Brian Bailey was the guy that asked me that today. He came in briefly for the media day. And how's Clip today? I'm like, he's doing fine.
When they asked me that,
enjoyed the ride.
When they asked me that, Clip, I tell them to send you money just to make you feel better. Because the Washington, if they could send you,
his Venmo, Cash App, whatever.
Yeah, Venmo Clip. If you're feeling
if you're
bad,
worried about me,
if you're worried about Clip and want to help him feel better, he'd like to maybe eat a nicer meal tonight.
We were touchdown dogs, being the Commanders. We got our ass waxed, which makes it easier. Like it was.
At least it wasn't the whole game.
If your game would have been like the Buffalo game, it'd have been heartbreaking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like for a while, those 3 fumbles were getting me pretty down, but when I realized we couldn't stop whatever Philly wanted to do offensively, they're a better team. But our future is bright, so I'm actually doing very good today. I'm very pleased.
And a great
with my
day.
Season.
And you hate the Eagles. You have to hate this guy because he's an Eagle, Saquon Barkley. But it's hard to root against that guy because he's such a great dude.
Okay. I mean, I agree with you, but I don't want to talk about that. But you can.
Well, I was going to. Well, you did it off the air earlier, so I thought you would do it on the air.
No, I don't want to do it on the air.
Okay.
All right. A-Harp, how you doing?
I don't have many complaints. I'm pretty good.
Good to know. And I'm excited because Ellerbe's here with a major announcement.
Yeah, you guys don't have to come record me. Call me.
By the way, that is going to be a reoccurring bit. What are you apologizing for?
I felt like I was bothering him.
The people loved it.
He was trying to leave. I know they did.
They love Chandler going out and getting info from Ellerbe.
And look, like I could come back here and be like, man, what did he say? I forgot what he said, but I had it on recordings.
Yeah, Chandler was like Dory from Finding Nemo. What did you just tell me in that 15-second soundbite?
All right, go back, Chandler.
Yep,
go back. All right, so Ellerbe, you have big. So here's the skinny. East Carolina will start the season on a Thursday night in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yes,
and Carter Finley Stadium against the NC State Wolfpack. We always kick off our football season and the fun time that is the fall with the Pirate Radio football kickoff party, which is the Thursday before the first Saturday game. Well, we got a conundrum here because the Pirates are playing on that Thursday. So question one, I think, was, will there be a party?
Yes.
That answer is absolutely.
Yes, that was confirmed on Friday.
We got that.
There is a
Question
party.
two, do you know the date? That answer was also yes.
Yes.
And then question three was,
when will he announce it?
when will you announce the date? And that answer was today on Pirate Radio Live.
Yeah, and it was going to be at 5:59 if the Commanders won.
Right.
So all the folks out there that don't have to wait 3 hours to hear this announcement, they can join us right now. That we will make the big announcement.
And are you ready to do that?
Yeah. What's the question?
The question is, Jonathan, just to be clear, because I don't want secondhand information, will there be a Pirate Radio football kickoff party in 2025?
Yes, there will be a Pirate Radio football kickoff party in 2025.
All right. Chandler, do you have a follow-up?
I will
That's
have
the
to
big
say,
one.
yeah.
That's the big question.
All right. When's it going to be?
The party this year, ladies and gentlemen, will continue the next week on Thursday, September 4th at the State Theater before the Pirates take on the Campbell Camels that Saturday, September 6th.
Before the Pirates' first home game.
Yes, correct. Because of the ACC wanted to move the game from Saturday to Thursday. We felt the best date and to move the party to was going to be the following Thursday, September 4th, which will kind of follow in tradition that the next day there'll be Free Boot Friday and then the first home game. So we've done it. Obviously, we had the party a few years ago when we played at Michigan. So it doesn't always have to be a home game when we do it, but it would definitely have been way too hard to have the football party on the same night that the Pirates would have been playing in Carter Finley Stadium. So we're excited about the September 4th date. We've got some exciting entertainment that we are working on to book for the party as well. So that'll be announced at a later date, but save the date, Thursday, September 4th. The 2025 Pirate Radio football kickoff party will be back, presented by our friends at Bud Light and Carolina Eagle.
Let me tell you how my weird sports brain operates. First thing I thought of, all right, NFL season openers that night. Second thing I thought of, Super Bowl champion plays on that night. If the Eagles win that Super Bowl against the Chiefs, what an attractive matchup it would be to have a NFC championship rematch with Jaden Daniels on opening night of the NFL.
Who says no?
So now I'm worried. Now the Chiefs have to win the Super Bowl because I can't have Commanders Eagles kicking off a season during the Pirate Radio football kickoff party.
Yeah, that'll be tough.
That's a bit of a stretch, but I'm just telling you how my weird brain operates.
You're definitely forecasting a lot of fear into your life of kind of like it's kind of not weird but kind of messed up of saying how miserable you were when your team won their playoff game.
That was just for the Bucs game.
Yeah, I mean you were,
I was happier yesterday than during that game.
You were miserable. So you're saying you were miserable during the Washington win over the Bucs versus the
Not true. Nah.
Okay. And you're already worried about that on Thursday, September 4th. That Washington could be playing in Philadelphia.
No, I'm more so excited. That's a really fun night. We've got the NFL kickoff and the Pirate Radio party going on. That time of the year is just always awesome.
And things change with the party, each year. But this past year, didn't the doors open at 6?
We opened at 5 o'clock, actually.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, we opened early. So
you could be there for 3 hours, 3.5 hours, and still make it home and go watch the game if they play on that Thursday night.
What we could have we always have the post party at Dirty Dan's. So I mean, it could be Clips Commanders party at Dirty Dan's on that Thursday night.
Man, exciting times. Glad the party is on.
Yeah.
Can we get a hard commit from Snapper to come to the 2025?
Dude,
party?
I was literally just about to say I'm 10 times more excited about this announcement than I have been because I might be able to go.
Can I ask a question for Alex? I don't want Alex to ask this question, but can we comp him a ticket because he still is looking for a job?
Would you mind working at the intern table for a little bit?
Hey, we'll get you in, man. I'll get you in.
Yeah,
right.
you can come as Clips +1.
Okay.
So, would you rather come as Clips +1 or Chandler's +1?
Hey, go with Chandler and I'll take your girl. To the party. To the party.
Aren't you married?
I'm taking her to see you at the party.
You have children.
So it's like, I'll pick you up at 5. Oh, where are we going? To go see your boyfriend.
All right. You're in?
Yeah.
You're 10 toes down?
Dude, I'm Blake Harrell. Hell yeah. I'm
Put the ball down.
All right, well, we got you in.
All right, Ellerbe.
So that's exciting stuff.
Exciting stuff.
It's going to be an awesome party no matter what. But could you... I hate to do this. Can you imagine? Could you imagine?
You know what? I'm mad at that guy, but go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I know why. But if the Pirates beat NC State...
You mean win?
Win! NC State loses to East Carolina. How much of a packed-out house is going to be at the State Theater on that Thursday night?
I think it'll be packed out regardless because it's a great time.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be packed out anyway, but have a great time.
But it would be so much more festive and exciting.
And the vibes will be even higher.
I mean, Blake Harrell's stock will be, I mean, it's high now, but, I mean, we're talking about above the ceiling high, just through the roof of back-to-back wins over NC State. That weekend in Greenville will be thriving, and looking forward to that Thursday, September 4th. It's always fun. A lot of great people come to the event. We always have a ton of great sponsors, and it's just a fun way to enjoyed Blake Prohl last year. What a treat it was to have the former Pirate and musician now play at the Pirate Radio party. So we've got some other cool, as I said, we're working on some really cool entertainment, the band, and some other ideas for the party. So it's just a fun weekend. So lots of things that'll happen between now and September 4th, but we're excited and going to be excited. It's going to be our 23rd year as the voice of the Pirate Nation. As hard to believe that we've been rocking this thing with pregame and postgame coverage and throughout the weeks for that long. And we appreciate everybody that's listened and advertised. But it's just going to be a lot of fun to see a new page of Blake Harrell starting the season as the head football coach and see if he can continue that great momentum he built at the end of last year.
I can't wait to hear the loud echo of hell yeah when he's on the stage at the Pirate Radio kickoff party.
Let's hear what it sounds like.
Hell yeah. Hell
yeah. All right, Ellerbe, any other announcements?
Doing great. We are getting down to the final few tables for the Inky Johnson event coming up on March 16th and 17th. So if you want to be a part of that, see one of the best motivational speakers in the business, he's going to be in town for that ECU baseball weekend, and he is going to be doing a luncheon at the Murphy Center on March the 17th. So if you want to do that, contact Mark here at the radio station, and just a lot of fun. I don't know if we've ever really talked about it. We've redesigned our website, so we've got a ton of content and ways you can link up with Pirate Radio by going to our website, pr927fm.com. And the entire team here is working hard. Obviously, you saw if you go to our social media today or listen to the rest of this show or all week, you'll hear and see all the coverage of ECU athletics. So just a lot of new things that we're working on. Excited about Parker Byrd and his new show that is launched this year. He had a great first show with Clear Reeves, and if you hadn't had a chance yet, his second episode with Webb Simpson dropped on the Pirate Radio TV YouTube page, and it's just an outstanding show. Just a really cool behind-the-scenes look at a professional golfer, his faith, and cool story about how his dad paid his now wife $100 to go out with him. So I don't know if y'all have listened to the Parker Byrd Show or watched it yet, but that is a real funny, true story that Webb Simpson unveils to Parker during his episode number 2. So just a lot of cool things. Of course, Holton doing his show. Danny Beal. Talked to Greg Hudson today. He's got some really cool guests lined up for his show coming up in the coming weeks. So lots of great things coming to the airwaves and digital waves of Pirate Radio, and certainly stick with us and appreciate everybody's support.
All right, Ellerbe, good stuff. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk NFL Championship Sunday. A lot of Cliff Godwin audio to get to today and throughout the week. And we'll check in with the chat gang, who is alive and well, chiming in on today's program. Got that and a lot more coming your way on Pirate Radio Live here on a Monday. Back with you after this. Doug Henry of Greenville would like to say thank you from the whole entire team for a record-breaking year. We could not have done it without all of our wonderful customers. Doug Henry always has new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry of Greenville, easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Happy 2025, Pirate Nation.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at QualityEquip.com.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
Hunting season is officially open, and a great way to enjoy that postseason hunt celebration is with a Busch Light. As cold and smooth as the mountain stream, Busch Light is that perfect sip after a day spent in the great outdoors. Grab a case today. Celebrate the hunt with Busch Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Busch Light, please drink responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Busch Light, St. Louis, Missouri.
It's bow time. Bojangles' new chicken rice bowl is built bold from the bottom up, with classic Bojangles flavor packed into every bite. Starting with a base of our signature dirty rice, we pile on even more flavor with Cajun pintos, then your choice of boldly seasoned grilled chicken or our iconic Supremes. Top it off with a sprinkle of cheese, and if you want to add some heat, add a dash of Texas Pete. Head to Bojangles and try the new chicken rice bowl for a limited time. It's bow time.
Cold weather is here, and some families in our area need help to stay warm. Greenville Utilities' Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their heating costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor stay warm this winter with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. For more information, call 752-7166 or visit GUC.com.
This is Dr. Hasty from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as a walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates.
Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Ottavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Ottavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Ottavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit OttavolaMarket.com to see what's new, and visit Ottavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Ottavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Pirate Radio.
You know, for having such a bleak outlook on pirates, you're well on your way to becoming one.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. A-Harp, Chan Man. We got J-Bone joining us in studio.
What's up, Bone?
What's happening?
Let's check in with the chat gang real quick. Jerry says hello.
Count the bell.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Jer Bear.
Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
Man, excited for some ECU baseball content. Well, guess what, Jamie? You're going to be a pig in you-know-what when you go to Pirate Radio TV on YouTube and see all the interviews we've got ready for you right there. All right, PJ says, hey, y'all. Pike liked the stream and said he's driving back to the beach in the rain. Sounds like a country song. Driving to the beach in the rain.
Driving back to the beach in the rain.
Terrible.
Chad says bang bang chat gang. Jamie says superstitious beers in hour number 3.
Superstitious beers. Superstitious beers.
Alex, I asked you this question earlier. Chad says, got a job yet, A-Harp?
Nah.
So, Alex, could you do me a favor? I feel bad asking you. Can you text me as soon as you get a job, and I won't ask you again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I probably won't because I like you asking me.
You do?
Yeah.
You don't mind?
It's fun. It's become a bit concerned.
Now. Yeah, I want
I do
him
want
to
to
succeed.
at what point?
Because I have your best interest.
Yes.
in mind.
Yes.
We all do here.
Yeah, and I love you guys for it.
Yeah.
At what point do I get free stuff from the government?
None.
I don't know. I've never.
Need to have about 8 kids, and
Yeah. I think I'm just like, if I can't find a job soon, I might just go like full other direction.
just never work.
Yeah. Like just file for unemployment.
Your
or
parents
something.
love you. You can go back and live at home.
Probably.
Yeah. That sounds like a sitcom, like a successful long snapper has to go back home and live at home.
He just snaps and loses it all.
and one day he snaps. I'm trying to think of the I don't want to say Jeremy Roenick. He's a hockey player. What's the guy's name that's he's in the Avengers?
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner is the snapper. All right. Mike P says, Clip, does the NFC Championship game make you hate the Giants even more? Yes. I tweeted that yesterday.
And nobody got fired. Like, that's crazy.
The people that made the Saquon decision.
They still have jobs.
They get paid a lot of money.
I don't know, man. Saquon's a system running back.
Yeah, why would we pay him when we have Daniel Jones?
Tell you what, that Eagles system
I was
is
talking
pretty
about
good,
Will
though.
Shipley toting rock yesterday.
Hey,
Will Shipley.
This is nice. Contributing to the conversation about an NFL game.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to do
all you
that.
gotta do is watch.
I know.
You're
and I
an
haven't
NFL
until this postseason. It's
Hey.
a shame what it's come down to.
There's a lot of people that make a lot of money doing this that don't really watch. They just have takes.
They're some of the highest paid people in the industry.
Colin Cowherd, he made a list of guys who will never win a Super Bowl and put Dwayne Haskins on it.
Well, I mean, is he wrong?
He's not wrong. But
So he's got to be right.
Yep.
Isn't he the guy who died?
Yes.
Yes.
But he had
You're
like
also
Had EJ Manuel on there.
He made that list after he died?
Yes.
Yeah, like months.
Yeah.
Months after.
Yeah.
Bro, he's the worst.
Yeah.
That's
but
also
but
that's
somehow
not funny.
that makes him the best.
But that's not funny. But like,
guys who will,
It's funny how stupid he is.
in my opinion, will never be a WWE champion.
Chris Benoit.
Jimmy Uso.
Yeah, Razor Ramon.
Kurt Hennig.
Yeah. Roddy Piper.
Let's see. Jamie says, does the NFC play 1 week division games? First week division games. I mean, it alternates. Seems like the Giants Cowboys play Sunday night every year, or Monday night, week 1.
The Panthers' first 2 games this year was against division.
Yeah.
Division
Zach says the NFL needs to put the fries in the bag for still using human eyes to spot the ball.
Put the fries in the bag.
How do y'all feel about that? I kind of like part of being an NFL fan, a sports fan in general, is complaining about the refs. If we go to robot refs, we'll lose that.
Yeah.
We'll lose a lot of the talk of our favorite sports because part of the conversation is complaining about a call.
Yeah. If it's just 100%.
If you disagree, say you disagree. Don't go, yeah.
But get the call right.
Of course, we want them to get the call right.
Get the call right, dude. And was
So
that
you're
on
okay?
Was that on a first down by Josh Allen yesterday?
So I'll go back one play before that. I can't remember who caught it.
It was
but
the tight. Was
the
it
third
Kincaid?
down play. No, I don't. I thought it
Or
was
Dawson
the
Knox?
receiver. Might have
I
been
don't
Dawson. I thought that was the first down on that play. I thought that was a terrible spot for it to be 4th and 1.
All right.
In my opinion.
Let's go around the room. Chandler, sounds like you want robo refs.
But to add to what you were saying, Clip, I think the good thing about football is there will never be like fully electronic officials because there's too much like nuance in every single play. Like it's not like balls and strikes.
Oh, with like holding.
Yeah. But for like measuring for a first down, that can be electronic.
I mean, the lines
that's
on
what
the
I mean.
field.
I'm not talking about getting robot refs for the whole game.
You know what? You know what we just did? A compromise.
Yeah.
I think we all can learn something
Just
about
look
what
at the
we
yellow
just did.
line on the field.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I wasn't talking about like in general get robot like when it
Chandler?
comes to the spots.
Chandler, I don't want you to get upset or angry. We're just talking. We're having a compromise.
Yeah.
And I'm on your side now.
That's great, man. That's great.
Yeah. The great compromise. Chad says somebody give Alex a job. He seems like an okay guy. Jamie says shout out
Thanks,
to
man.
ECU basketball 3 in a row. Ton of respect.
Heat check.
What in the world's going on?
Great respect.
Good stuff.
I was in the building to watch the East Carolina men's basketball victory.
Man,
We out
How'd that
rebounded
feel?
the hell out of them. I'll tell you
Dude,
what.
it felt great. I was very
did you get on the
excited.
court?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They recognize you guys? Pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
How-
I do promise that was like I did stay the entire game.
How was your event on Friday?
It was fun. You know.
I tell you what, it was fun for fans because I talked to some folks in the parking lot that came in from Virginia just to go to that event. I said,
Wow.
Are y'all going to basketball tomorrow? And she said, no, we're here for the to meet the football team tonight.
What a drive.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's really cool.
So,
I was more excited about seeing the victory barrel.
Yeah.
I questioned if that was still a thing.
I'm not
but
a big
apparently it
barrel
is.
guy.
Why
Yeah,
not?
it's still a thing, and they don't even have like plaques on it for the last few meetings.
They don't. I noticed that.
Because I didn't hear about this until like I was well into my 20s or 30s.
I didn't
if
hear
it was
about
really a thing, I would have known about it as a kid.
I didn't know about it until we beat State in 2010.
Yeah.
I remember Melvin Patterson being in the end zone, hoisting it up right in front of the boneyard.
Like, do you have a keg? What's going on?
And I was
What's he
like,
got
what
down
is
there?
that thing? I found out that it was like a rivalry.
I did think it was like such a weird like myth. So I like read about it this past week. Apparently, like it's a trophy given back and forth between the student government bodies. So like it has nothing to do with athletics.
Okay.
It's the student governments.
Because I did see somebody post taking the barrel to Greenville. He
Yeah.
like, had it in his back seat.
Yeah.
Well,
I actually think that's like interesting. I don't know if there's another rivalry trophy like that. That like between
like in college football?
in college sports, like between like it's not athletic programs, it's the student government,
Right.
which is like kind of lame, but also unique.
What is the best rivalry trophy? Let us know. Steve says, "Hey yo."
Hey, yo.
Steve also said, "Never heard a ref threaten to put a team in timeout before."
Yeah, that's funny.
That was new. Did you hear that yesterday?
Yeah, I did. That was hilarious. You talking about when he said, "If the behavior continues, we will award a score."
We have warned Washington that they will have to go to their rooms without dinner.
Could you imagine? By the way, shout out Frankie Luvo.
Love that guy.
Love that dude. I miss you. If you're listening, Frankie, I love you. I miss you. But could you imagine if he'd done it one more time and the ref said, "What did we tell you? What did we tell you?" Put it on the board, yes.
As crazy as that sounds, it honestly like does make sense to me because I thought of a scenario last night. So say you're up like 4 points and there's 30 seconds left in the game and the team's on the 1 yard line. Just have one of your defenders stand in the backfield and stop.
It's like an old
and just
Madden trick.
Keep inching closer, but time's gonna run out eventually. Like just take the penalty every single time.
You know what's crazy is that another team hasn't tried to do this with a tush push yet.
What?
Did they jump over the line? Yeah.
4 times in a row?
Okay, well, they got it on the first time.
So, I mean...
So, Louvu timed a snap perfect earlier in the game. Remember that? He almost took a handoff from Hurts. And he felt that drug. He wanted more of it and tried to do it 8 more times and got offsides every time.
I just don't get it because they acted like they were like grabbing the lineman by their face mask and throwing him down. It's like they're offsides. What do you mean they're going to give him a touchdown?
Yeah, so like we like to bet first touchdown scores. I want to start betting referees.
Yeah.
I bet you could get a pretty penny for that.
Ron Torbert, first touchdown.
And I wonder who would get credit for that touchdown. It would just go as a team touchdown.
Is first penalty call a game? Is that a prop bet that you can actually bet on?
I'm sure.
I always put that on my personal Super Bowl prop sheet.
First penalty called?
Like, yeah, will it be
pass interference, holding?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Offsides, yeah.
And I will be attending a Super Bowl party this year. I was on the fence before yesterday, but now I am available. Hey, remember last year, Chan? We
did.
And did nobody invite you, or did you get some invites? You got some invites.
Did we both do this, or was it just me that was being recruited?
Well, first of all, I go to the same party every year, which you're invited to, I think, but you just never go
to the national championship. Maybe the Super Bowl too. I can't remember. But yeah, I think we put it out there for people to be like, hey,
do you want Chandler at your Super Bowl party?
Pitch me your Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
What's the food there? Where are we having it at?
The vibe.
Do you have a man cave? I guess that would go with the vibe category. Is there cold snacks, as Bryce Williams would say?
Is A-Harp a package deal on this? Because going to a Super Bowl party is probably the only way I'm watching this year's Super Bowl.
Yeah, Chandler and A-Harp, and I'll take Alex's girlfriend to my dude, if y'all want local celebs at your party this year, what can you do? Put it in YouTube, tweet, email.
What are we doing? Let's make this a 3-man package. Bone.
Me. You want the bone?
Harp.
You want the bone at the party? What time's the game kickoff? Bone's gonna be S-faced by 5 p.m.
You guys want bone? We'll give you some bone.
Bad. What tickled you?
I'll tell you.
He is tickled. Are all y'all tickled?
I'll tell you at the break.
Hayden, are you tickled? Hayden, she's
oh my God. I'm good.
All right.
I'll tell
Tickled by the bone.
Mike P said Will Shipley, former lacrosse player.
Cool.
Cool, neat story. Hit it, Jeff Charles.
Cool, neat story.
Jamie said A-Harp stormed the court. Mike P said, why a barrel? What's the NC tie?
Cracker Barrel.
What should it be? Pig head or like barbecue?
Smoker. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, victory smoker.
Yeah.
And you open it and there's like
the mascot's head.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Now we're thinking outside the bun. He said it should be a big cigarette. Steve said, let's go to tiebreakers, Sean. My treat.
I don't want to watch it at a establishment.
First invite, shot down. You want to be in somebody's confines?
Yeah. You wouldn't go to the Buccaneer Music Hall?
No.
By the way, can I tell you something? Can I air out some personal stuff on the air?
Yeah, we love
on
that.
the air?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
So yesterday, right, I called Chandler and I said, hey, man, are you going to go to the Buck to watch the games? He said, I mean, you know, I'm going to go to tiebreakers first, but then I'll go to the Buck. I'll let you know.
And I told you,
I'm still waiting on the letting me know part.
He's going to let you know. Relax.
Did I say I'll let you know? I told you what I was doing, and I did exactly what I told you I was doing. Did I say I'll let you know?
Yeah,
I knew what I was going to do. Why did I say I'll let you know?
Because you're the only person that I know who goes to the Buck. So I would only go to the Buck to hang out with you. And so you're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to tiebreakers first, and then I'll head over to the buck later. I'll let you know.
I feel a ton of disrespect.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever met the Bone?
I'm there. He's there every time. So if I go with Chandler, he's there.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he wasn't there, and I was there.
You were present?
Yeah.
That's on me, man. But also, you ain't never asked me to go either.
But I did. I went and watched the first half at tiebreakers. Shout out Joe Wilkins for inviting me. Cornell Powell was there as well. And then I went and watched the second half and the first half of the second game.
Where? But you didn't tell Alex.
I told him what I was doing, and you know what? I will say I'll let you know. I don't get why I said that, so I understand why I said I'll let you know.
But you said it.
But I did. I let you know what I was doing.
After you said I'll let you know?
No, I laid out my plan of what I was going to do, and then I said I'll let you know. So that's on me.
You didn't execute the final part of the plan and letting him know. So,
some would say the most critical part of the plan.
Yeah, I agree. But what Chandler's saying is he did let him know before he said I'll let you know.
I thought it was
he should have left off I'll let you know.
I should have just scratched I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Because guess what? I just let him know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I did this to somebody else.
I'm not the first one.
And I did this to somebody else, and he might be mad at me.
And
he might be a regular on the show, and he might. Does he talk like this?
It's okay.
No, because I actually saw him yesterday too.
Does he talk like this? That was supposed to be Bryce.
No, that was not Bryce.
All right, who else is a regular on?
Mully?
No, I saw Mully yesterday.
Does it? Hey, Bo, does he talk like this?
No, it's not Mully.
P-Base.
What's your problem,
kid? Tony.
Just shut up, man.
Does he talk like this and make soup?
No, he's not Patrick Mason.
Does he say it is that?
No.
Okay.
It is that.
God, how many regulars do we have?
Was it Tony?
Oh man,
that was.
He might be mad at you for forgetting him.
Oh no, it wouldn't be Ken Watlington.
No.
Brian Bailey?
No.
Dude, I swear we've gone through all of them. Oh, Coach Hood.
Coach Hood.
Oh.
I never liked, and you know what's really bad at that? He said, just let me know. And I liked it. I liked the message that said, just let me know. I said, and I liked it. And I didn't let him know.
Come on, Sean.
You gotta.
I guess I never let him know.
Red, honky.
If Chandler says, I'll let you know,
you're not invited.
Yeah.
Hey, that is the kiss of death.
End of conversation.
Even if I had just let you know my plans and I say I'll let you know, it's over.
He ain't gonna let you know.
I'm not gonna let you know.
Oh man, that was funny. Just going down the list of regulars.
So
funny.
You're just a terrible person. Sounds like.
I know. So I guess after saying, and I tell you what happened. I was at the gas station, and I can't do multiple things like multitask. I think is the word I was looking for. So I was like, hey, I'll call you. Oh, I just said, hold on.
Oh my God, man.
I just said, hold on, and then you hung up the phone on me.
Now he's throwing it back at you. It's like a good tennis volley.
So that did occur. I waited for a good 2.5 minutes, and I was like, okay, he's busy. I'm going to hang up.
Great question.
And he also did not call me back.
When you tell somebody to hold on, how long would you hold on before hanging up? 2.5 minutes, very appropriate time to hang up.
2.5 minutes is that's a little stretch there.
Shirley's not
That's a little stretch.
Some would say
2.5.
Some would say 2.5 minutes is a very long time.
Yeah,
it is.
In the world of radio, it's an eternity.
Yeah, in the world of hanging on the phone.
That's the business we're in.
I will hold on for 60 seconds. If you do not come back, I will hang up because you will call me back.
Wilson Phillips asked you to hold on for one more day, which would be a long time.
That would be
couldn't
too
even
long.
do that.
Yeah.
Depends on who it is.
Can't do it. Yeah, it does depend on who it is. Yeah, you're right.
Damn it. Steve, I didn't see you type that before I said it. Steve had the Wilson Phillips joke before I could get it in. Jamie said Sean was at the gas station, so not able to text at the same time. Yeah, that makes sense. When you're at the gas station, you got to focus because you got to put your card. Do you go inside or just?
Well, I went and got me an old Gatorade Zero.
And the guy said, "Sir, are you going to pay for that?" And Chandler said, "I'll let you know."
I said, "Hey, yes, I am going to pay for this, and then you're going to give me back my change, but I'll let you know." Hey, guess what? I never let him know.
Oh, man. Can that be your thing now? Can you just please end everything with "I'll let you know"?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you know.
Let me know. All right, let's take a break. Mike P said John must have been focused on the hibachi chef at the gas station. Hey, they are distracting. When they make that volcano
and the fire comes out.
Alex, hang on a minute. Chandler's he got swept up in the volcano.
Tossing shrimp into his mouth.
One of their tricks is shooting one of the gas tanks and it blowing up, and it's frying shrimp with that. It's pretty cool. The hibachi one is intern Grayson.
Yeah.
I do the egg rolls.
Gas station egg rolls.
Either way, you're blowing up a toilet.
I'll let you know.
I'll let you know.
All right, wrap up hour number 1 when we return after this.
We'll let you know.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arg!
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Happy New Year, Pirates. It's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Winter Chill is here, and we're continuing our biggest sale of last year with the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. You'll find major markdowns on tons of brands, including Springfield, Benelli, Smith & Wesson, Browning, Sig Sauer, Bergara, Henry, Beretta, Ruger, Glock, Federal, Hornady, Winchester, and the list goes on. Don't miss your chance to warm up with these once-a-year hot products with hot prices. Shop online or stop on by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
UBE and PireWare.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWare.com. Go Pirates!
It's not the amount of power. Ooh! It's the size of our tower. Pirate Radio. We are the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Well, welcome back. Choose less stress when it comes to moving and choose Advanced Moving and Storage. They're locally owned and operated. They do exclusive shipments and they guarantee your delivery date. You can get a free quote today at advancedmoversnc.com or call them at 321-3200. Make the transition from your present to your future with ease and use the movers the Pirates have used for over 20 years. Advanced Moving and Storage. And Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese, biscuits, and country food around. They're open every day, and they have 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas. Country Mart, filling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Looking up at the TV, seeing Jerry Jones.
Well, we hired a guy. He's never been a head coach before.
I want me some glory hole.
I want me some glory hole. And the glory hole was going to come with Brian Schottenheimer.
Brian Schottenheimer. Boy, oh boy. Hey, maybe it works. I'm going to say it doesn't.
People say I want to be comfortable with people I know. Well, I don't know who the hell this guy is. So I'm uncomfortable, and I'm making this hire.
Is
Not bad, Chandler.
Is it not like the most odd statement that he put out on Friday? Brian Schottenheimer is known as a career assistant. He ain't Brian no more. He's now known as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, first of all, it seems like kind of a backhanded thing to say, like, he's a career assistant.
Yeah.
He's been fired from every job he's ever had.
And I'm taking away his first name, and now his name is head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Schottenheimer.
And you will address him as coach. It is not Brian anymore. It is coach.
Right. I can't tell you how many times in my life when I have had it handed to me.
I've called him Brian.
8.5.
Now Brian, he's about a 4.5, but that's all right.
So do you guys know who these people are? Like when they get hired,
and that's why it's kind of I'm dumbfounded.
I had to look up his resume.
I remember he was with the Jets.
Yeah,
but
during the
daddy,
Sanchez years,
his daddy was a famous coach, Marty Schottenheimer.
Okay,
years
I
ago.
don't know who that is either, but
rest in
I
peace.
love your energy.
Thank you. Do you know that guy?
I think Jerry Jones.
Oh,
might
Pete
be
Carroll. Yeah,
I think Jerry thinks he's hiring Marty.
It could be.
Glad to have you here, Marty.
You know, another fun thing we could do with Alex is like show him pictures of players and coaches from the NFL the last 20 years and see if he can recognize them.
dude, you could do this year, and I wouldn't do that well.
Wait, hold up. Who's that?
I know. Well, I mean, that's Tom Brady.
Who's that?
I feel like I used to do this game
That's
with my
Bo.
sister.
That's Bo Nix.
Getting tackled by who?
Mason Crosby.
Oh,
yes.
You can get out, Chandler. He doesn't watch. That's not his name.
Oh, it's Max Crosby.
Yeah, there you go.
Who's Mason Crosby?
Kicker for the Packers.
Oh, I just heard Crosby and I was so excited for him.
Chandler got jacked up.
Yes.
About that.
Okay, but you can give me that one, right?
I'll give
Like,
since you
sure.
don't
Max
watch.
Mason.
Yeah, I'm not giving him.
Who's the quarterback there? Who's the running back? Who's the left tackle?
That's Justin Fields and Najee Harris.
That was Darnell Washington, the tight end as well. Look at that. Look at that bag.
Who is that?
All right, you know
this
what?
is terrible for ratings.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
They're showing the Raiders during January. This means a lot.
Oh, they hired Pete Carroll?
Yeah. Yeah.
We landed on the moon.
Super jacked up about it.
I am not a huge
76-year-old? Isn't that how old?
He's 73. All right.
Okay.
Big difference. I am very excited about this offseason to see what Washington does to surround Jaden Daniels with playmakers.
Yeah.
Like I am very excited about the draft, free agency.
I think if you add a wide receiver, it would be one of three guys: Tyreek Hill, Cooper Kupp, or Devontae.
Yeah.
Which I don't think any three of those really would help.
I hate to say it, I'd be most excited about Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know what Kupp's got left.
Not much, but he's just the name.
Does that mean you could get him for cheaper because he doesn't have much left?
I think the age and the money on the contract can get him cheaper.
He kind of took a nosedive this year.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was banged
up.
Puka got 100%, was more consistent.
Yeah.
Youth.
What do you think he'd be better as like a wide receiver 2? Would he be wide receiver 2 with Terry?
Kind of what he was tail end of the season.
Alex doesn't know who that guy is.
Literally no clue who is that. Who
Aaron
are
Glenn.
both of those people?
Aaron Glenn. He was a good corner in his day.
And that is the former
For the
Broncos
Jets.
assistant GM.
Aaron Glenn was the defensive coordinator of the Lions these last few years. So there you go. All right. Let's do basketball real quick. Shirley, can you hit me with some ECU band from Minji's Coliseum, please, if you get a moment?
I hate the band.
Why?
Just the whole player intro sucks, that thing, and then cheering for tacos when we're down 8 points. That's another thing that happened this season. Didn't really care for.
So it's not really the music; it's outside. The music.
They're phenomenal musicians.
You can't separate the art from the artist, Alex. I wish they'd come up with some new ditties. I will say.
Yeah,
some new what?
Ditties. Oh, can you not say that anymore?
No ditty.
No ditty.
No ditty. Excuse us.
What was I going to ask?
Okay, well, can I ask you a random question?
Oh, you sidetracked me with the band. I was
Sorry
about the game. Yeah, what's the random question?
What do you hate more, college pep bands or the NBA playing music during the game?
Oh, man.
Because that drives me nuts.
NBA.
I like both of those things.
Just because I'm in Minji's more, I'll go with pep bands.
Have you ever been to an NBA game?
I did. We went it was one of the team events at the Birmingham Bowl. We watched the Washington Wizards and the Charlotte Hornets play against each other.
Where?
Oh.
In Washington, D.C.
You said the Birmingham Bowl.
Yeah.
Sorry. I meant the military bowl. That's
so that is two of the worst teams. But
I love going to the Birmingham Bowl. 15. They fly us to Washington and make us watch these.
No, they were literally 15th and 16th in the Eastern Conference when we went.
Well, was it entertaining?
I'm gonna be honest. Seeing like the best basketball players in the world like play basketball is like kind of fun. Well, I mean, you laugh, but they're in the best.
Like they don't miss shots in pregame. Like
no, never.
It's kind of cool.
Well, seeing LaMelo ball in person, that was really cool too.
Something else.
Have you seen that clip of how he runs in like 3 circles around people? Like he literally is just dribbling the ball and running in circles on the court.
Nice.
Anyway, I was at that game.
Bone. How did the Pirates get it done on Saturday?
On the boards. We out-rebounded them by 25. I think that's the exact number. We had either 49 or 50 rebounds on the dot. It was just crazy because I didn't even realize until about halfway through the second half how many rebounds we had. But, the threes fell when they needed to, and I think we were just a tougher team.
And it sounds like they weren't making a lot of their shots.
No, not at all. Roles were reversed in Minji's.
Going back to the UNCW game.
Yeah.
I thought we were the tougher team.
I just been saying that all weekend and laughing at myself.
All right, there's your ECU basketball report. Let me look at the standings real quick. Did I see Memphis lost?
Or
was that old?
I was going to say we're 6th in the conference right now.
Yeah, it is not a great league.
Or it's the best. It's just a lot of competition.
Yeah, I'm going to go with what I said.
Yeah, me too.
Hashtag. So Memphis is 6-1, along with the Mean Green of North Texas. We were in the game with both of those things. Hey, I'm going to just say this. Conference tournament's going to be interesting, folks.
Well, we technically beat Memphis.
How's that?
We beat Temple and Temple beat Memphis, so we're better.
We almost beat Memphis.
I don't know if you know the word technically. I don't know if you're using that right. UAB and Tulane are 5-2, Temple 4-3. And then the Pirates, one of 6 teams in the Americana to be 500 or better.
I'm so proud of this team.
3 wins in a row. Boy, 4-4. It's a lot different than 1-4. I know that's an obvious statement, but it kind of looks good on paper.
I'm excited, man. It's a good team.
Are you?
Yeah.
I still think we should fold the program and put a D1 hockey program in Minnesota.
There you go. Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
Well, I mean, if we're talking folding, let's beat Charlotte in football. And because I did say we should have folded up the program.
I never
after
played
that.
against them.
So that's true. Excuse me. Sorry.
What we got coming up down the stretch here?
Got Temple on Saturday.
On the road, going for the sweep. Got
winnable.
Rice after that.
Winnable.
Well, I mean, everything's going to be winnable. We're in the American.
Yeah.
Tell me what's not winnable.
Got a point there.
At UTSA.
At Charlotte. That's not winnable.
I know, but you know they suck. But you're just saying because we always lose to Charlotte.
Yes.
Okay. But you do know they suck.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You suck.
And, yeah, all these games.
We play North Texas again, right?
All right, I'm going to say at FAU, not winnable.
Really?
Are they still like...
Fine, winnable.
I would say...
What happened to their program?
College athletics, transfers, coach left, money.
Everything that's wrong.
Greed.
These days.
Greed. Sex. We need less greed and more creed.
Drugs.
Dennis Leary.
Do you agree with that, though?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
We need less greed
And
and
more.
more creed.
Can you take me higher? I agree. Put that on a shirt. Less greed, more creed. And it's a picture of Creed from The Office.
All right.
Let's take a break. When we return, BB Brian Bailey joins us. He had a funny story for me earlier today that wasn't funny.
Can we hear it?
Yeah, I'll see if he'll tell it on the air. If not, I'll try to tell it as much as I remember it. We got that on the way in hour number 2 and some Cliff Godwin audio for you as well. A lot more to go. Pirate Radio Live on a Monday after this.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
At a theme park, you might have to choose between a great deal or the best experience.
Wow, total access is expensive.
But with U.S. Cellular Prepaid, getting a great deal doesn't mean sacrificing a great experience. U.S. Cellular has no hidden fees or gimmicks, and now you can get a Samsung Galaxy A16 5G for free. U.S. Cellular Prepaid. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find a store near you. We go beyond the call.
Are you ready for some outdoor fun? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
This is Trey Hayes with Advanced Moving and Storage. Advanced Moving and Storage is here to help you have the best move ever. Advanced Moving and Storage is dedicated to making sure you get everything you need on your next move, no matter how large or small, whether you're local, in-state, or out-of-state. Our courteous and experienced personnel is ready to help. Call Advanced Moving and Storage today at 252-321-3200. If you want to remove stress from your next move, use the moving company the Pirates use. Advanced Moving and Storage.
Do life stresses have you feeling exhausted? Do your golf, tennis, and workouts have your body aching? If so, Kairos Float and Wellness Studio has your solution. Come visit us at 2800 East 10th Street and try our services like our float therapy, which is a private pool containing a saturated solution of Epsom salt that allows you to float effortlessly for ultimate relaxation and therapy. At Kairos Wellness Studio, we also have an infrared sauna, cold plunge, and salt and halo therapy that will leave your body feeling relaxed and healed. Contact us today at kairosfloats.com. Kairos Float and Wellness Studio. Restful intentions.
What's even better than going to Jimmy John's? The great taste of Jimmy John's coming to you. Check out their convenient catering bundle, including a 12-pack of half sandwiches made with fresh baked bread, hand-sliced meats, and fresh veggies, plus 2 premium sides, 15 chips, and 15 desserts, all for one great price. You can also choose an a la carte option. Pick it up, or they'll set it up for you. And don't forget Jimmy John's loyalty app with a free sandwich after your first visit. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson, and online at jimmyjohns.com.
Hi Pirates, this is Holden Ehlers. As I enter in a new season of life, it is still important to have a great team behind me. Whether you're going away to school for the first time, getting married, starting a family, or planning for your golden years, the choices can seem overwhelming and confusing. Let the team at Buck Insurance Agency make it easy as you enter into your next season. They have been helping people just like us for over 30 years. Give the Buck Insurance Agency a call today at 877-357-1966. Go Pirates.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation, and GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, thank you, Shirley. We got intern Hayden here. We got the snapper, Alex Harper, the former long snapper, Chandler Honeycutt.
Yeah, I'm a former long snapper.
It's a long sigh. All right. J-Bone's here. Let's head out to the Big Rock Power Sports Live line. Joining us, host of the Brian Bailey Show. Thank you, Shirley Rhodes, for filling in today. Big Dog as well on the production side of things. Bailey, I missed you earlier today. How you doing?
I missed you too. How was Media Day?
I did see you briefly at Media Day, and I thought it went well. It was, every year, you know, Bailey, that Cliff brings in just amazing dudes, young men that are well beyond their years, their age and maturity. So I love talking to the players. I got Cliff emotional in one of my questions. I didn't mean to do that, but man, I got him. But yeah, I thought it was great, and they got me feeling like we're going to see another great year of Pirate baseball.
Yeah, I know they got a lot of new players and that kind of thing, not ranked nationally, but I still think that, that's the goal every year, and they're picked to win the American again, and I think it's going to be another exciting spring. I mean, we're so blessed to have a team like that, the community rallies around, and people just look forward to going out on a Friday evening and hanging out in the jungle and watching Pirate baseball, and even the whole weekend. I mean, people around Greenville, they plan on, their whole weekends around. It's kind of like Pirate football. They plan, the whole day around it. So in baseball, you get 3 games instead of just 1.
Bailey, you had your show. We'll get to that in a moment. Some big-time guests on today's program. But I told Chandler, Bailey said he had a funny story for me that was not funny earlier. But basically, and I appreciate you, man, because you did send me a good luck text before Commanders Lines. And guess what? They won.
Yeah.
So you said, well, I'm never doing that again.
Exactly. My fault.
But apparently you were about to send it, and then things took a turn, I guess.
Yeah, I was getting ready to, and something came up, and the next thing you know, the Commanders had the ball for about a day and a half and drove down and got a field goal. And so I said, well, they're up 3-0, nothing bad's happened, so I'll text and say, hey, good luck today. And then first play from scrimmage, by the time I looked up, Saquon was down the sideline. So I said, yeah, I'll just wait.
If you would have sent that right after that or during that run, it would have made me mad. So
I put you over the edge, yeah.
Bailey is very, I guess, knowledgeable, understanding when it comes to how to handle a text.
And thoughtful.
You're very thoughtful, Bailey. I appreciate that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I try.
So Jarrett here has talked himself into being a Pete Carroll super fan. Are you on the Brian Schottenheimer train? Are you excited about little Shotty?
Yeah. Well, I did a lot of research, and one of the articles I read actually said that this wasn't Jerry Jones' idea, that it was other people in the building that really convinced him to go that route. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know. To me, the Cowboys need a culture change, and if Schottenheimer can do that, that's great. But what's to say a coach that's already in the building but I say that, and I've sat right here and watched a culture change with Blake Harrell, who was in the building and turned things around. So my hopes is that Schottenheimer can be a Blake Harrell. Hell yeah.
All right, you have talked yourself into it, and that's step one. You got to be optimistic about something, and seeing how Washington turned their season and their franchise around in 1 year. I mean, every NFL franchise has to say, hey, well, why can't we do this? It happens all the time in the NFL. So,
yeah, my dad taught me a long time ago. He said, son, you can't worry about things you can't control. And obviously you can't control that. But, I mean, you can obviously decide, hey, I'm not going to be a fan anymore. I'm not going to do this. But, I mean, you got, 50-some years invested in this thing.
Yeah.
Keep going. So, but I think, they've got some good pieces. I mean, they're not going to, necessarily win the NFC East next year, but I think they've got pieces that they can work with. And if Schottenheimer can do some things, if Dak comes back strong, a lot of ifs and nuts and candies and butts and all that stuff, but we'll see.
All right, Bailey, how do you what's your ratio of Chiefs fatigue? I'm tired of Mahomes. I'm tired of the Chiefs versus, NFC East rival in the Super Bowl. Do you have a rooting interest? Are you rooting against both?
None.
So tell all the Washington fans we could all now hold hands and root against the Eagles. That's what I was thinking. But I think there's a little bit of this whole with the Chiefs. I mean, some of the marks, by the officials on first downs and fourth downs, and
you're starting to buy into it.
I'm buying something. I don't know what it is, but I mean, I've always believed you create your own luck. If you're really, really good, you create your own luck. But the Chiefs have created a whole bunch of it.
Yeah, I don't buy into conspiracies other than East Carolina schedules media days to give out parking tickets so they can make money for the school. I do believe in that conspiracy.
Oh, the email, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make a joke about it.
Yeah, I know. So they've taken all that back, and that was a pretty strong move right away to get that. You don't understand. I guess it's just an oversight, but sometimes I'm glad I don't have a job where I have to give out parking tickets. But sometimes you got to use common sense, and
So
those people are over there doing their jobs, and then they get parking tickets. But at least they did take it back, so that's good.
I had the parking the wrong way thing really caught me off guard. So
I don't even know which way I parked, so I don't know if it was the right way or the wrong way.
You're not allowed to back into a space, I guess, in that parking lot. So the parking people, one of the baseball players was explaining this to me. They just drive by, look at your license plate to see if you are, registered to park in that area. And
they give out tickets because they're lazy.
I mean, I didn't want to come out and say that, but
I will.
Alex Harper did. But, yeah, if you are backed into a space, which I think is a safer way to go about parking.
Yes.
So you can pull straight out.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Bailey's not going to hit on this topic, so we'll talk about it when he's off the phone.
Oh, I didn't get a ticket. I was lucky.
You left early to do your show.
Well, the timestamp on mine was noon. So what time did you get out of there, Bailey?
Well, his show started at noon.
Oh, that's true.
I got out of there right at. Well, Cliff came in a couple minutes early, I think, and got started. So I watched about the first 5 minutes of him, and then I took off after that. I'd met with Cliff early in the day, so he knew I was, going to go do radio, and so he knew where I was going to be. But because I hate missing media days on especially a program as successful as baseball.
Yeah, media day is a fun time of year for all the sports. It kind of gets you excited for it. But
fired up.
You got a big show, including former Pirate Alec Burleson. What Burley have to say today?
Burley's fired up. He's going to be the guest speaker tomorrow night at the Pitt Greenville Hot Stove Banquet. It's such a tradition, and I've always said I was blessed to be a part of it from the very beginning. But those guys do such a great job. Brian Weingarts and his wife Ann have taken it over, and they really do just outstanding work. And it's so good for baseball in our area. It's so good every year to see all the families that come out, and it's just a really neat night. It's not a long banquet. You get in there, you get something to eat, you hear a little, from the speaker, you see the awards handed out, and some great men through the years have their names on some of those awards, and it's just really, really a neat deal. Having Howard McCullough on, who's a Hall of Famer in his profession as a Major League scout, his son Clayton getting ready to start his managerial debut comes this spring with the Miami Marlins. That's coming up. You have an RV sitting beside you. He's got those 10,000 wins over the years. It was fun to have those guys in the studio, and it was a neat show just because of that.
Bailey, good stuff, man. What you covering this week at WNCT at Channel 9? I know Pirate home basketball, they are red hot, winners of 3 in a row. What's on the docket for you guys?
Yeah, that's not too bad. Ladies play, I believe, midweek some point. High school basketball, the trick is now to try to figure out when they're making up some of the games from last week. And then we've got the baseball banquet for East Carolina. Cliff's banquet's coming up on Saturday night, and that's always a big deal. It's a little different than the hot stove banquet on Tuesday night, but still really just a very well-organized event that's coming up for our baseball fans. And that gets the Pirate baseball season going. Hard to believe, opening day is February 14th.
Yes, sir. BB, Brian Bailey joining us. If you missed the Brian Bailey Show, you can check it out 6 o'clock on Pirate Radio, or you can hear it at your own leisure right now, YouTube TV. It is available for you. BB, enjoyed it. We'll talk to you again soon, man.
Sounds good. Take care.
All right, there is Brian Bailey. All right, we got to get to our Dixon Williams and Parker Byrd interviews. Alex, you going to be here the rest of the hour?
I will have to leave a little before 5.
Crap. All right. I'm going to give you 2 minutes.
Okay.
Mike P., and I wanted to bring this up too. I'm glad Mike P. said something about it. How does Alex Harper feel about the Canes trade Friday? What happened?
I still do not think it's real. This is, without hyperbole, the biggest trade in the history of the franchise. I told you off the air that I have an NFL comparison. I'm sure, as I've talked about on the show before, the Hurricanes' struggles in the postseason has always been scoring. We always play well defensively, kind of average goaltending, but we can't get those clutch goals and score when we need to. The Hurricanes picked up a guy named Mikko Rantanen from the Colorado Avalanche. He is, in the last 5 seasons, he has the 4th most points in the entire NHL behind Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and Nathan McKinnon. So those are 3 guys that, even if you don't watch hockey, you probably have heard of them at some point. My NFL comparison to this would be if Jamar Chase got traded to the Commanders.
Well, Jamar Chase led the league in receiving yards this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is that impactful.
Well, that is a huge deal.
He's that impactful.
He better be good because they lost Natchez, who is a
so we
really
did trade
player.
away Marty Natchez, but we made that trade and got a top 5 player in the league at his position.
Wow.
And did not give up Sebastian Aho, Andrei Svechnikov, or Jacob Slavin, or a first-round pick.
Also got Taylor Hall, right?
Yeah, and also acquired Taylor Hall from Chicago. Very, very solid player.
All right, so you're pumped about it.
I'm very pumped. I kind of thought this year was just, kind of average. We'll see what happens in the postseason, but it looks like the Canes are all in to make another run at the Cup.
You think they got it in them?
I'll say this: acquiring or keeping all the talent that we have, and also acquiring Nathan McKinnon. If you're not able to at least make a significantly deep run, it may be time to look at Rod Brandon-Moore's system. Because it is no longer about not having the talent to do it.
There you go.
The only thing they're missing is a true number one goaltender, but Pyotr Kochetkov, he's still young, so
He's
we'll
got
see.
the groceries, so sometimes you got to look at the chef.
Go cook.
Yeah. All right, good stuff, A-Hart. Let's take a break. When we return, my conversation with Dixon Williams and Parker Byrd from ECU Baseball. That's on the way when we return Pirate Radio Live after this.
All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, got a couple of Pirate infielders, Parker Byrd and Dixon Williams. Gentlemen, how we doing?
Doing good.
Chronic
Parker,
joint pain is exhausting, and that goes for ENC's football legend and all-time passing leader, David Garrard.
And it's not always just the physical part of it. Sometimes it's the mental part of it. You know something is about to kind of derail your normal day, what it was turning out to be a beautiful day, and you're like, I'm starting to feel some pain or clicking in my knee.
That's why the regenerative treatments of QC Kinetics has been so life-changing for thousands just like David Garrard. Their treatments provide long-term pain relief without surgery or downtime. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation. 252-765-PAIN.
Hi, Pirates. This is Holden Ehlers. As I enter in a new season of life, it is still important to have a great team behind me. Whether you're going away to school for the first time, getting married, starting a family, or planning for your golden years, the choices can seem overwhelming and confusing. Let the team at Buck Insurance Agency make it easy as you enter into your next season. They have been helping people just like us for over 30 years. Give the Buck Insurance Agency a call today at 877-357-1966. Go Pirates.
Spoke of welcoming in the new
Save a
guys,
load
helping
on a
them
new
out.
John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at qualityequip.com.
Clip of his direction from the older players, teaching the younger players, and that cycle just keeps going.
It's crazy just to see.
Doug Henry of Greenville would like to say thank you from the whole entire team for a record-breaking year. We could not have done it without all of our wonderful customers. Doug Henry always has new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry of Greenville, easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Happy 2025, Pirate Nation.
Are you ready for some outdoor fun? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowerSports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
There's road work outside, but plenty of food and fun inside at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. Park right across the street and make your way in for a great lunch today or drinks with friends. There are over 40 beers on tap and plenty of new specialty cocktails to choose from. Don't forget about Singo on Tuesdays, trivia with DJ Captain Morgan on Wednesdays, local artist live music on Thursdays, and the best Sunday brunch starting at 10:30 a.m. Be sure to follow Fish Street Hardware on Facebook and Instagram for all the 411. Go Pirates!
Happy New Year, Pirates. It's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Winter Chill is here, and we're continuing our biggest sale of last year with the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. You'll find major markdowns on tons of brands, including Springfield, Benelli, Smith & Wesson, Browning, Sig Sauer, Bergara, Henry, Beretta, Ruger, Glock, Federal, Hornady, Winchester, and the list goes on. Don't miss your chance to warm up with these once-a-year hot products with hot prices. Shop online or stop on by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Hey,
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
Pirate Radio.
It is my intention to commandeer one of these ships, pick up a crew and talk to, berate, pillage, plunder, and otherwise steal from our Weasley Black Cats. I said no lies.
27 new guys.
He's telling the truth.
The voice of the Pirate Nation.
That was good to hear, Parker. Is that kind of how you feel now, too? That, hey, we're all Pirates now. Let's go get it done.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you said earlier
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Auto World is under new ownership and is now part of the DriveHereNow.com network. DriveHereNow.com is run by local people who buy, service, detail, and sell everything directly to you. Greenville Auto World is now the 5th dealership to join DriveHereNow.com. Get car shopping today at DriveHereNow.com and choose a location near you. DriveHereNow.com, serving Eastern North Carolina for over 47 years and a proud supporter of the Pirates. And join Rebel Fitness for an incredible night of non-contact fights from some big names in our community, such as Brandon Manning and Rob Cronin from Dank Burrito. Fight for Freedom is a fundraiser for Daughters of Worth, who help to combat human trafficking in our area. The funds raised support the operation and relocation team to fund victim recovery, relocation, and restoration services. This event will absolutely sell out, so make sure you get your tickets now and support your favorite fighter and this amazing cause. Visit the Rebel Fitness Facebook page for tickets and sponsorship information. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Earlier today, Dixon Williams and Parker Byrd joined me in Studio C, and we had a chat about baseball and a few things off the field as well. So let's hit that interview from a couple hours ago.
We had talent already, so I'm really excited to see the final product, and I know there's going to be a lot of new guys that are contributing to a lot of wins.
Excited to see some of those new names and faces out at Clark LeClaire this season. Dixon, you were asked about the preseason rankings. You're in a couple polls, I think, not in D1 baseball, and you said, yeah, we're aware of it, but like, doesn't matter really. But like, how much is that talked about in the locker room, the clubhouse, that, hey, we got something to prove, or do you really just not care at all?
Yeah, I think the message recently has been, CG brought up a passage. It was, I think it was satisfied, starving, or satisfied, hungry, and starving. So, if you're starving, like, you'll do anything to accomplish that goal, to eat, really. So you got to have that mindset, and he's pretty much saying that these guys haven't done anything yet to prove anything, so they have something to prove. So really just having that mindset about it. Nobody's really come in the locker room just like, man, they snubbed us out of the top 25. Right. It doesn't really matter where you start at. It's all about the end of the year, so that's what we're looking forward to.
Man, another thing that came up a lot today was faith. And I said to him, man, you're talking like you're a veteran when really, you just got here not that long ago. And he gave you credit, Dixon, for being over there at third base, kind of showing him the ropes, telling him not just about what to do on the field, but more so like how to be a Pirate, how to be a student, do all the things you got to do to be a part of this baseball team. But, man, you guys grow up pretty fast on this baseball team, right? From Cliff and his direction, from the older players teaching the younger players, and that cycle just keeps going.
Yeah, it's crazy just to see, because we're one of the older ones in the building now, and Seawall's the old guy, and he's just a sophomore. But
right.
He got a lot of playing experience last year, and he's really good about pouring into the younger guys.
And Dixon, you talked about how you didn't have your best freshman year here, and you said, hey, it doesn't come easy to everybody, right? Like, you got to pay your dues a little bit, and then we saw what you did last year. Paid off.
Yeah, and Seawall obviously had to learn a little bit quicker than others. I had a lot of older guys, so was able to, kind of hide in the background for a little bit. But just being able to, help him out, he really didn't need it. He's a really good player, so he's figured it out, and he's now doing the same thing, and the trend just kind of continues.
Speaking of Seawall, Parker, we saw you pitch during the summer a little bit.
Yeah.
Dixon, are y'all a little jealous that Colby gets to do both? Don't you want to see what you can do on the mound there, Dixon?
Well, he's special. He's a one of a kind. But I mean, it's pretty cool just to see him. He honestly dominates on both sides. It's pretty cool just to watch. He'll hit, and then all of a sudden, during our inter squad, they'll be calling somebody else from another team to go play the position he was playing, and we're like, oh, Seawall must be coming in, and all of a sudden, he's up there pumping 93 and pulling it past people, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you want to show off? What's your top speed, Dixon, if you got on the mound?
I think it was like 86 in high school, so
yeah.
I don't even want to test it now. My arm would I don't know how he does it, honestly.
Colby even said, like, as I was asking, what are you throwing? Or, and he's like, man, just kind of let it loose up there. But that was last year. Obviously, he's added more to the repertoire now, but kind of talked about it today, but just this offseason, Dixon, and this kind of recent part of, hey, it's starting to feel real now. You're scrimmaging over the weekend. So how do you feel about the team as a whole as we get really close here to starting things?
Yeah, like you said, it's starting to settle in that we're getting close, but that's kind of what we've been trying to tell the team this year, as of late, just letting the guys know, hey, you're not new anymore, so these mistakes, we kind of got to clean them up, and we can't just keep saying, hey, it's because you guys are new, like it's time to grow up a little bit, and we kind of have to with this group because a lot of them are going to be seeing the field early.
Heard that line a lot today. I think Riley might have said it and some others, but we don't have 27 new guys anymore. We have 27 guys that are going to help us win ball games, and that was good to hear. Parker, is that kind of how you feel now too? That hey, we're all Pirates now. Let's go get it done.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you said earlier we grow up pretty fast here, and that's just the culture. And there are a lot of them that are definitely going to help contribute to a bunch of wins this year. So they're going to get a lot of experience early on, and I don't know if we've done it that way in the past, but hey, this is our team this year, and I really believe that they're a talented group that came in, and obviously we had talent already. So I'm really excited to see the final product, and I know there's going to be a lot of new guys that are contributing to a lot of wins.
Excited to see some of those new names and faces out at Clark LeClaire this season. Dixon, you were asked about the preseason rankings. You're in a couple of polls, I think, not in D1 baseball, and you said, yeah, we're aware of it, but like doesn't matter really. But like, how much is that talked about in the locker room, the clubhouse, that hey, we got something to prove, or do you really just not care at all?
Yeah, I think the message recently has been, CG brought up a passage. It was, I think it was satisfied, starving, or satisfied, hungry, and starving. So, if you're starving, like, you'll do anything to accomplish that goal, to eat, really. So you got to have that mindset, and he's pretty much saying that these guys haven't done anything yet to prove anything, so they have something to prove. So really just having that mindset about it. Nobody's really come in the locker room just like, man, they snubbed us out of the top 25. Right. It doesn't really matter where you start at. It's all about the end of the year. So that's what we're looking forward to.
Man, another thing that came up a lot today was faith, and you talked about it, Dixon. Jake Hunter, Cliff Godwin started the thing off with it, and Parker, you've discussed it as well. That seems to be like a part of the program, I guess, almost.
Yeah, it is. It's really cool to see just the growth of a bunch of guys walked with God. I mean, there was 27, 31 new guys at the beginning of the year, and there came from a lot of different backgrounds, and a lot of them were very curious about taking that next step, and I feel like they have. With Jamin and Webb with Sportsworks, they've done a phenomenal job of just, teaching these guys what the Bible's about and what it is to be a Christian, and these guys have honestly taken that next step, and I'm really looking forward just to see them just continue their walks with Christ, because he can do phenomenal things. I know that he's going to work through them as well.
Carter Cunningham said something on a podcast. I know he was kind of spearheading it maybe last year for you guys. Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of hypocrites in the world in a lot of different areas. But Carter said, I realized that I wasn't like practicing what I was preaching, and he looked himself in the mirror and was like, "This isn't, if I'm going to talk about this stuff, I gotta set the example." And I found that so impressive, because I mean, it's easy to say one thing, but what are you doing? And I thought that was awesome. And again, this is kind of like what we talked about earlier, helping guys on the field as an upperclassman, but now you're kind of passing that down too.
Yeah,
you're helping younger guys realize maybe what the big picture's about.
Yeah, luckily I got to see Carter and Charlie and all those guys last year, and they passed the baton to us.
Yeah,
and it's time for us to pour into those guys, and hopefully this is a reoccurring theme. It's a new guy every year, even the same guys. But no matter what it is, as long as that's a staple of our program, then I think we'll be good for a very long time.
Some names came up today quite a bit. Boucher, Jenkins, and again, we're going to see. For me, it's kind of a wait and see. Like, I'm excited to see you guys take the field and who's on the mound, who's in the batter's box. But those names, Dixon, can you give me a few more who Pirate fans need to look out for? Some new names that could make an impact early on.
Yeah, you got, obviously you said Boucher, Ian, Sean. I think a lot of people are hearing about Sean. You got Braxton Trammell, Austin Ellerbe, Peltier, and then you got returners from last year. You got Parm and guys like that. I think there's going to be a lot more guys contributing than people think. We got a lot of talent all around. You might see guys at different positions every day. It's pretty special, but I think once we'll find something that will click.
Well, I don't have to tell y'all, Cliff does not mind mixing up the order, putting new guys here and there. Right. So you agree with that, Parker? We're going to see a lot of faces here, maybe
Definitely.
even the first weekend.
Yeah, I feel like I think this team's so well-rounded that it's not just going to take 9 of us to win a ball game. I feel like it's going to be way more than just that, and that comes with a lot of opportunities for a lot of new guys too, so it's going to be cool to watch. But there's definitely a lot of new faces that are going to contribute big to this team, and you never know what the lineup's going to be. And it's pretty cool because our lineup top to bottom can hit anywhere, I believe, and it's a good problem to have.
Talking to Parker Byrd and Dixon Williams, man, it was good to see Jake Hunter at the podium. And like even that, we used to have Jake on quite a bit. I could see how he's matured. And he's got like a quiet funniness to him almost, but I don't know. Have y'all noticed like a different Jake Hunter at all? He seemed like he had a different kind of disposition up there today at the podium.
Yeah, I feel like he's, kind of learned to take kind of he knows his game now, but he's also not been playing baseball, so he's understood like, hey, baseball isn't end all be all. Like he understands now, like pouring into other guys is just as important as him being a good pitcher. So he's gotten to see both sides of it, and I think he's grown up in that way.
I asked him, like, how can you improve when you can't do it physically? And he thought about just improving relationships, really. I thought that was a cool answer.
Yeah, he definitely has done a phenomenal job of pouring into the younger guys. And, he's definitely one of the older guys now. He's a senior this year, so he's been through Pirate baseball a long time, and he knows the ways, and he's done a great job of doing that off the field and on the field, and I'm so glad to see him back out on the bump because he's going to help us out a lot.
The Hornets are awful, so I haven't texted him in a while. I hope he's not still watching every Hornets game because that can really lead to depression.
No, honestly, it's pretty bad, but, I mean, he's still a faithful fan, and it's kind of like us with our football team, man. We were bad for a while, but
they lost by like 30 in a game last year, and I said, no way you're watching this crap. And he texted me a picture of his TV. Yeah. It was like 128 to 80. He was like, watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with you, man?
For him to come over, he's got he hangs out with one of my roommates. He's like, the game's got to be on our TV before we head over to our house. I'm like, no one cares about the Hornets.
I try, but I can't. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Parker, we are fellow Commanders fans.
Yeah.
And I said to you when I first saw you rough one yesterday, and you said, hey, it's better than we've been. And I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
Like I was not fond of yesterday, but man, I'm very optimistic about where we're going.
No, I agree. I feel like as long as we have number 5 at quarterback, we'll be in good hands.
That dude is bad, man.
Yeah, I really like the front office. I like the ownership and head coach and all the coordinators too. So hopefully we can keep everybody and add some guys to help us win games. But I mean, I'm a lot more happy as a Commanders fan now than I was last year or even years before.
Your entire life.
Yeah, every other year besides this year. I do hate we lost to the Eagles, though, because I can't stand them. But
I know. An Eagles fan asked, who am I pulling for in the Super Bowl? I'm like, are you kidding, man?
Yeah.
I don't like the Chiefs, but I'm not pulling for the Eagles.
Yeah, my cousin and uncles are Chiefs fans, and they're pretty obnoxious about it. So I'm pretty torn because I hate the Eagles as a Commanders fan, but at the same time, I don't want them to win either because they'll brag to you about it. But I think I'm pulling for Patrick Mahomes because I can't pull for the Eagles.
If y'all talk to that jackass Ryan McChrystal, yesterday at 6:19, I think the Eagles had gone up about 30 at this point. He said, "Still time." Hey, game's not over.
Well, he's a typical Eagles fan.
Dixon, I almost asked you today, but I knew I was talking to you later. Like, this is kind of a fanboy question, so I'll sit around and watch Jaden Daniels highlights. In fact, the past month I've had YouTube on just watching highlights of my favorite players and stuff. Chandler does it a lot. Jarrett probably as well. Do you watch? Because I was thinking about your home run against Wake. Like, how many times have you watched that? Or do you like? I bet I've watched it more than you have.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I click on it. I mean, it's more for like swing stuff. If I want to this was a good swing, so I'll go back and look at it. But like, definitely we have highlight videos kind of for, confidence purpose, mental imagery, stuff like that.
Nice.
So watching it like that, I'd say I've watched it a couple times though, just to go back and be like, man, that was
okay, good.
Cool moment.
I'm glad you can enjoy it like that rather than watching it just for a teaching purpose, because you should celebrate your moments. How about you, Parker? Like, do you go back and watch your old highlights?
I probably watch Dixon's home run in my highlights. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously my first at bat's pretty cool. I mean, I see it pop up a lot, but I don't really click on it too much. But I mean, it's funny, man. Like, even Instagram, I'll still get more likes on the reels of my debut back in February than I will my last Instagram post. So it's funny, but I'll click on it every once in a while, but not too often.
Parker, got to ask you about I guess y'all did some photo ops or whatever, and you're swinging a leg. That was that went a little mini viral. I guess.
Yeah, it was funny. I asked the camera people if they could put that as my intro to like whenever I go up to bat, if that's the picture they could use.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it will happen, but I thought it was pretty funny.
We're still a few weeks away. I know walk-up music is a very important decision that takes a lot of thought. You guys ready to go with a song, or?
Yeah,
I think so.
We had to submit a form the other week, so I think everybody's locked and ready. Mine is "God Is" by Kanye West. That's what I picked this year, and hopefully it'll be a banger.
You want to reveal yours, Dixon, or save it?
Yeah, I got a little remix. I'll give a little taste. It's the Sweet Escape remix, but I'm not going to say who it's by yet. But
okay,
I got some extra bullets in the back pocket.
Yeah.
If
that one doesn't click, I got to have something that gets everybody into it.
He likes to switch it up every once in a while to a little mid-season switch.
Yeah, if something kind of clicks mid-season, like, a little popular song, I'll throw it out there.
Right.
But
I remember.
I like the mid-season switches, though. It mixes up the vibe a little bit. The songs kind of get...
Especially when you're batting a $190, it's like, all right, we got to change something up here.
Yeah. that stupid Take My Old Town Road. I remember that came out. Pack jumped on that one quick. And, so do you have any oddballs on the team taking over for Carter Cunningham with the weird, obscure walk-up music, or is everybody kind of normal?
We got some JUCO guys, so could possibly. We haven't heard all of them.
Yeah, we haven't really heard them, but I mean, I was in the cages the other day, and I was asking everybody their walk-up songs, and I was playing it over our speaker, like where it is, and I think we have a pretty good walk-up songs, but I don't know. We'll see. You never know with pitchers, man. They can come out to anything, and
you got options.
Yeah, you got to listen to 2.5 minutes of pitchers,
right?
Too,
yeah,
so.
Y'all got to get like a 15-second or whatever.
Tops. Yeah, so I mean, there might be some oddballs out there. I'm not quite sure yet.
Any different with the second bag, the bag in foul territory? Like, is that? Do y'all think it's gonna? Is it help the game? Is it needed? What do you think?
I like it base running wise because it gives you somewhere to go. Whereas last year you bunt one down, they could just call you out and really you don't really see the evidence of it. But you're like, okay, I hit the white bag. It's automatically you're out because you were in the baseline. Just go to the orange bag. It's a straighter line for a lefty. I'm not really sure as a righty, but yeah, because that rule was just. I think we got it called a couple times last year, and it was just like, really, how can you even tell? Like the base is half in fair territory.
It was always in the big moments too. When it got called. It was
because they told him to start looking for it, and it was a weird play. So I enjoy the bag.
Yeah, so I like it as a right-hander. I mean, I think just the weird thing about it will be more of like establishing the orange bag as a first baseman, like with our first baseman, like the drop third strike that kicks off to the right, like, will he be able to establish? The rules are kind of, I mean, I know Coach Palumbo and Coach G probably know him, but as a player-wise.
I think Cliff said that today. If a ball kicks to the bag, the first baseman can.
You can use the orange.
That's going to change everything. Like he's way over there stretching.
But then, like, as a base runner, do we still hit the orange? Or do we,
we have a big collision?
Run him over.
Yeah.
That's what it's made for, I think.
Yeah.
If you're running out a ground ball, you use the orange bag. If you're trying to leg out a double,
white bag.
You still, okay.
Yeah, if you're turning, then you can use the white. It's just whenever you're.
Gotcha.
But yeah, even on a ground ball, if you go to the white bag and somebody. I think this is right. If they review it, they'll call you out.
Yeah, you know what? That's going to probably cause some controversy at some point this year, I would think, one way or the other.
That's why it's orange. Just run to that one.
I know.
It's pretty bold.
Do y'all think as hitters, and Parker, you've done a little pitching too, but was the umps checking the pitchers for foreign substances, was that needed? Or are they just trying to be more like Major League Baseball? Was there like a big problem with it? What do y'all think?
I mean, I don't really know too much in college if they do or not. I mean, as a hitter, there's pros and cons because you want the pitcher to know where the ball's going, obviously, because you don't want to get drilled by them. But at the same time, I guess it does make their stuff a little bit more nasty. So, I mean, pros and cons.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. Did you ever question, like, man, this guy's got something? Like,
honestly, not too much.
I just don't know if I saw it, like, being a big deal. Although Coach Knight mentioned a viral video of guys like greasing up or something.
Oh yeah, there was
Texas A&M.
Yeah, it was
at Georgia.
Yeah, because they were like doing all this stuff to like.
He was in the corner like putting it on his hands.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So
we don't see that too often.
Yeah, we don't. I don't
those
think
guys
we really
are throwing.
They
got guys throwing 100 every night.
And if we have ran into it, I don't think we've really made it like an excuse that we're not hitting the baseball. You know? I feel like it's more like, all right, let's adjust to this guy rather than making an excuse to. We're not using it as a crutch, but I mean, if they're using it, then we got to take that up with the good Lord, I guess.
Been asking about assistant Coach Knight. Asked Jake Hunter today. Another leadership piece missing this year, Justin Wilcoxon. So, what have you guys seen from that catcher position? Always an important position, especially here with so many catchers on the staff. But how about who's taking over that role?
Walker Barron is, I would say, definitely matured a lot over the past year. He has really flipped the switch, I would say. But I mean, obviously we have a freshman, Michael Kalinich, who I think is going to be really good for us one day. And then we have a 6-year catcher that's a transfer, John Collins. He offers a lot of maturity for both Walker and Michael Kalinich. So it's pretty cool just to see how Walker's grown up in the past year because he really has flipped that switch and kind of take ownership of that position. But I don't think it'll be a one-man show back there by any means. But I think Walker's definitely taking a full stride.
That position's a microcosm of college athletics today. You've got a returner, a freshman, and a transfer, all at that one spot.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Y'all don't look ahead hardly at all, but have you looked at the schedule? Do you like the schedule, how it lines up this year?
Yeah.
I
mean, I like it.
Y'all don't care either way. Y'all care about ECU.
I feel like it's the same. It's like pretty similar every year.
Local teams, conference,
Yeah, like North Carolina the second weekend, Campbell the first midweek, like.
I guess the only thing that changes really is LeClaire Classic teams, and then Coastal.
Coastal,
on the schedule.
I am excited for Coastal. Yeah, I'm glad it's here. You know.
Yeah.
But who is the LeClaire teams this year? You know.
says TBD, I think.
Well, they added, was it Kent State? Because you were going to play Army, and they backed out, or Navy, Army or Navy. Yeah. So it's, who'd you say, Hokies? Is there a Big Ten team this year?
Virginia Tech, Indiana State.
Indiana State, okay. And Kent State.
Indiana State, that'd be cool. Yeah. They're the Blue School, right?
They've hosted.
Larry Byrd.
Good. Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
They've hosted a couple years.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, always challenging. All right, boys, we'll let y'all get out. We'll talk to you again soon. But I guess final focus here before we get to opening day, Dixon, what are you kind of focusing on?
Yeah, just obviously, we got to navigate through all the stuff that we got to get through right now, the media and all that stuff. But just trying to get mentally prepared to play and bettering ourselves. We're not, like you said, we're not worried about our opponent. We're worried about just making ourselves better. And if we can do that, then we'll win a lot of ball games.
Rajay Harris always says 1%. I know you guys talk about getting better every day. Is that something you wake up, Parker? How can I get better today? Do you actually think about that?
Oh, every day, yeah. I like Rajay a lot. And
yeah.
Me and him are boys. We actually have the same birthday, fun fact. But yeah, we really do embrace that mindset because there's always something we can improve on, even if we're doing good. But I think that this year's team has really embraced that, how to get better. And I think that will continue to be a theme leading up to opening day and even throughout the season. So, because we're going to try to win a national championship, and that should always be the goal. So, I think we're going to keep embracing it.
Yes, sir. Parker, Dixon, thank y'all. We'll talk again down the road.
That's right.
Thank you.
All right, there is Parker Byrd and Dixon Williams joining me here today on Pirate Radio Live. We'll take a time out, come back, and wrap up hour number 2. We got B-Man, Brandon Manning, and Rob Cronin from Dank Burrito here. Well, I'll tell you about a cool event they have going on when we jump into the 5 o'clock hour. Got that and more on the way. Pirate Radio Live. We're back with you after this. The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bugged up.
At a theme park, you might have to choose between a great deal or the best experience.
Wow, total access is expensive.
But with U.S. Cellular Prepaid, getting a great deal doesn't mean sacrificing a great experience. U.S. Cellular has no hidden fees or gimmicks, and now you can get a Samsung Galaxy A16 5G for free. U.S. Cellular Prepaid. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40. And a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal, to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Byrd with some exciting news about Shimmer Boutique. The new website is live and all orders over $100 will receive free shipping. Go to shimmerboutiqueonline.com and get shopping today. Shimmer is the boutique for everyone and carries all the top brands from Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates.
Okay, you have got to come to the Loose Goose. I mean, right now, come to the Loose Goose, 241 Four Lines Road, Winterville, North Carolina. We are a part of Advanced Moving and Storage. All the cool things that we buy, find, oh my word, you won't believe it. We've got everything from furniture to every kind of household thing that you need except appliances. The Loose Goose. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, 10 till 5. You're going to be so glad you did.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strauds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today? And then you hear,
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Talk radio.
From the depths of space.
The center.
Outer space mumbo jumbo.
Of the talk universe.
The center of what?
Pirate Radio.
We have prepared a planet with a suitable atmosphere.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do life stresses have you feeling exhausted? Does your active lifestyle have your body aching? If so, K-Ross Float and Wellness Studio has your solution. You can visit them on East 10th Street and try their services like float therapy, infrared sauna, cold plunge, and salt halo therapy that will leave your body feeling relaxed and healed. Contact them today at krossfloats.com. K-Ross Float and Wellness Studio, restful intentions. And America's favorite light beer, Bud Light, is also the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times with family and friends, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Always have fun, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
All right. Looking at our Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by Dub Up, where I will be tonight hosting sports trivia. Have a fun night tonight. I guess we'll have Duke State on somewhere, although that one could get ugly. Blue Devils are a 21.5-point favorite, as they are 17-2, 9-0 in ACC play. Who was it? Was it Ken Watlington that said they could run the table in the ACC? And I said, Ken, you are a fool. Well, who's the fool now?
Got egg on your face.
Yeah. Duke was up big. Did y'all see the Wake Forest game at all, or the score?
I watched the first 5 minutes.
They're up double digits at halftime. Wake goes on. It was at least a 17-2 run. Might have been even more than that. Takes the lead, but then Duke comes back to win it and continue their unblemished mark in the ACC. Other ranked game tonight, my pick of the night, Arizona hosting Iowa State. Anytime a 13-6 team is favored against the number 3 team in the country, you got to take the 13-6 team.
Oh, okay.
Court storm. Wait, you were going the other way?
I would take the number 3 team.
Oh, J-Bone.
I'm young in the game.
So much to learn. No, Arizona home favorite against number 3 Iowa State.
Court storm. I can see it.
Yeah, it's time to storm the court out in.
They're favorites.
Yep.
I know you said that, but that's
multiple times.
So they might not storm the court.
You're not surprised. You're emphasizing it.
No, yeah.
Gotcha.
Because I said they court storm. Hell, they're favorites in this thing.
Okay.
Wait, why would they court storm?
Well, they're beating
the number 3 team in the country.
Yeah,
they're favorites though.
You know what? I had a thought. I miss a thing and a person. The thing is the Pac-12. So who would be the person?
Yeah.
Who?
Bill Walton.
Correct.
Yeah.
Just like, I guess I thought about it Saturday night. Like, it'd be a good time to watch and the funny thing is, they play tonight. UCLA and USC play tonight.
Oh, yeah.
But
he would definitely.
That should be a Pac-12 game.
He was on with Dave Pasch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know we've talked about this stuff, and everybody has a million times over. But, God, I don't think we can say it enough how stupid this whole thing is with UCLA and USC in the Big Ten.
It didn't hit me till Northern Illinois went to the Mountain West, and the MAC is no longer the MAC.
That's kind of sad, right?
Yeah, because breaking up the Pac-12, like bigger schools in the Big Ten, like that's appealing to somebody at the very least. I don't think anybody cares or is excited about Northern Illinois and the Mountain West.
No, but it takes away our little action on Tuesday nights.
I just don't like the direction college football, college sports, or this country's going, really, honestly.
I just hope one day maybe we can get back to normal-ass conferences.
Yeah.
I'm putting together an NAC
I want
package.
10 teams in the Big Ten. I want 12 teams in the Big 12.
Thank you.
Not 18.
I want teams on the Atlantic Coast in the Atlantic Coast Conference. The only people getting it right is the American.
Yeah.
All their teams are from America.
That's right. And I don't know why they didn't do this. I want if you have a number in your conference name, have that number.
Chandler, what are you doing, man? Jerry, I mean, he just literally said that and gave 2 examples.
I thought you said just have 12 teams in every conference.
No, I said I want 10 teams in the Big 10. I want 12 teams in the Big 12.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
All right, buddy. Hey, good show.
Thanks, man.
All right, bud.
Sorry about your Commanders.
That's all right. We got to take a break. We'll come back. What do you think we should do right now, Chandler?
I don't know. You might have just said it.
Should we take a break?
I think you should take a break.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. B-Man Brandon Manning will be in the house. Rob Cronin, owner of Dank Burrito, and Carissa Chappell, owner of Rebel Fitness, will be in, telling you about a cool event. We got that. We've got Fleet Feet Rundown, a Cliff Godwin cut or two, and we'll see if we can do something about that echo in the room when we return. Back with you after this.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue Electric, Plumbing, and Air.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Have you heard? Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by today for lunch specials for only $8.99 with delicious features like chicken pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger steak, and everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure to have the best and comfortable shoes with a stop at Fleet Feet. This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Fleet Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Come visit us at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, we run for you.
Looking for the best craft beers, wine, and mead in Greenville? Visit Tub Thumpers Beverage House at 623 Red Banks Road. They're your one-stop shop for a unique selection of local brews, fine wines, and handcrafted meads. They also have your favorite domestic beers at great prices. Whether you're stocking up for a special occasion or just exploring new flavors, they've got something for every taste. With expert advice and great prices, Tub Thumpers is the place to find the perfect drink for any occasion. Stop by Tub Thumpers Beverage House today, where your next favorite drink is waiting.
It's a new year, and we're excited to announce that Integrity Home Mortgage has a new office location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Joanne Weir, at 531-1148.
Joanne Weir in MLS 75974. For information purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender in MLS 208516.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30 plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. ansonbelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Naylor Show.
Bostic Sugg Furniture's January sale and clearance is happening now. We've made dramatic price reductions on furniture and mattresses store-wide to make room for new styles. Save up to 70% off discontinued items. Don't miss your chance to get beautiful furniture at exceptional values. Plus, 6 months special financing. New year, new mattress, better sleep. Save on our great selection of comfortable mattresses with up to 48 months special financing during the January sale and clearance at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner. Call them today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. And be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations and experience the highest standard of customer service. The purpose of the Atlantic Wireless Store experience is to inform, illuminate, and inspire. Find the location near you at atlanticwireless.com. Atlantic Wireless, we go beyond the call. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you. Hour 3, Pirate Radio Live, packed house here. And for you Brandon Manning fans, I am glad to report that Brandon Manning Mondays are returning to Pirate Radio.
Mondays? We'll talk about the day.
Oh boy.
We'll talk about the day.
Maybe not Mondays.
I didn't know what but Mondays work.
Brandon Manning weekly baseball segments are returning to Pirate Radio.
Yes.
All right.
I used to be on wheels.
Oh, I forgot about his intro.
So you can't do this, boy.
Cut it, Charlie. This is not the baseball segment.
Yeah. I have a different intro for this boxing event.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about what's going on. Brandon Manning is here. Brandon, good to see you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Owner of Dank Burrito, Rob Cronin, is here. Rob, thank you for feeding us post-game shows this year.
Absolutely.
Oh, my God. It was awesome. But appreciate you being here. And the owner of Rebel Fitness, Carissa Chappell, is here as well. Carissa, welcome.
Thank you.
Carissa's going to explain it all.
Yeah, minus the
Anybody?
L.
No?
Minus the L.
Thank you. Yeah, okay. I really thought that the house was going to fall down after that reference, but no, Brandon says no. All right, so let's get the who, what, when, where, why of why we're all here. I guess, first of all, Carissa, tell us about Rebel Fitness. What is Rebel Fitness?
So I own a gym in town, Rebel Fitness. We were previously Title Boxing Club, and we rebranded right after COVID. Cut the bag stand in half because if you've ever been there, you know we used to be strictly boxing, 53 bag stand. Now we're half that. We still do our boxing thing. It's kind of our claim to fame, but we also do strength training. We do nutrition stuff. We do coaching. We've got an infrared sauna. We kind of do the whole nine. And then we also do these amazing fundraisers.
And that is what we're here to talk about today. A big night coming up Friday, January 31st. An incredible night of non-contact fights from some big names in our community.
Big names.
Rob is one of those names. Brandon, are you a big name?
No, definitely not.
I've never heard of him before.
So this is so fighters entourages. You didn't invite me to be in your entourage. A little upset about that.
There. Chandler's my cut guy. So
honey cut.
Well done.
Yes.
You got walkout songs, rounds, post-fight interviews, giveaways. So what is the actual fight that will be going on between these two heavyweights here?
So the way that we kind of came up with this is every one of our bags, we've got 100-pound heavy bags in the bag stand, and then each one of them has what's called an impact wrap on it. The impact wrap measures speed and power, and then it comes up with like this magical number, and it goes up on a scoreboard. And so back in the day, I had a wild idea to try to do a fundraiser for Joy's Soup Kitchen. I called Tom Quigley, and I said, I have a crazy idea. He said, I'll be there in 10 minutes. What is it? And we did it with Joy's Soup Kitchen. It was a huge success. And basically what we do is we pair two people together. We try to make it, community folks so that they can really help us raise awareness, raise money. But that people want to see go head to head. We have a really good time with it. But they're going to be on two separate bags in the bag stand. They're going to get different combos for each round. They're going to get a little bit of rest in between. And then whoever scores the most points at the end is our winner of the bout.
It is the Rebel Fitness Fight for Freedom, Friday, January 31st, starting at 6:30. And it's a fundraiser for Daughters of Worth. What is Daughters of Worth?
So Daughters of Worth is a local entity that fights human trafficking. And so it is for women specifically. They have another kind of like brother company that does stuff for the gentlemen, but this is for women. It's run by Liz Lyles. It is the most incredible 501(c), but like nobody knows about it. And the stuff that they do is really impactful for a community. People really don't realize how deep this trafficking stuff goes. And so it's hard to raise money for something like that. It's really heavy and not a lot of people want to talk about it or like put that on a banner for a golf tournament.
Right.
And so we decided to step in and help out and help them raise as much money as possible.
That's great. For more information on that, daughtersofworth.org. And the event will sell out. Make sure you get your tickets. How can folks get tickets to this event?
Facebook events, it would be the best place to do it, and all of our posts. You can look for any of our posts anywhere. We've got the links on there, and they can just follow that. Tickets, general admission is the only thing that's left. They're only $25. Definitely go get your tickets.
Can you buy them at the door?
No.
Got to get them ahead of time.
Yeah. I mean, if you're desperate, I'll let you buy one, but.
Rob, I don't know if it's the chain, the hoodie, or just your overall aesthetic, but you look like you can pack a punch.
I don't know. I have a retired Army, have a little bit of stuff going on in the background, but I am a little older these days, and we'll see how it goes.
Brandon, you may have met your match here, buddy. Are you training at all?
I went a couple of days over there. The times that they're there aren't working out for me personally, so I'm doing my own thing. Ran in the snow like it was the last Rocky movie.
I did notice you were doing your own cryotherapy by taking off all your clothes and doing snow angels.
Yeah, I did do that. That was I don't know how and why that got started, but yeah, that got started. What are you going to pull that up and post that for everybody?
I just want to see if Rob saw this and if he's intimidated. Okay.
He did. He saw it and commented it. In typical, opponent fashion. He's been trying to get all the dirty. He's going to talk smack to me during the thing, I think.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, we're fine.
Gotta keep it interesting.
Are you
He
sure?
doesn't know who my dad was, so he's going to start talking to him. I was like, no, man, you have nothing. I've heard it.
Your dad could be your Don King, the way he talks.
Yeah, we get some mousse and we can make that hair work, man. But all 5 strands of my dad's hair just straight up, we're doing great.
Yeah, you're not nervous about this at all, Rob? This man?
Terrifying. Yeah, absolutely.
Like a polar bear out there.
What a Wookiee.
All right, Brandon Manning and Rob. Rob, tell us about your awesome place you got going at Dank Burrito. What's going on over there?
Yeah, Dank Burrito. We opened in September. Everybody around here, or a lot of people around here, know the original location in Morehead City. Started in a food truck in 2014, and they're starting to branch out. So we're fusion, not your typical Tex-Mex burrito joint.
So that started at the beach in North Carolina?
It did.
I did not know that. That's awesome.
It did. Yeah,
great cheese dip. I'm going on the.
Yeah,
it's just great. My kid's favorite in town.
Be a good pre-fight meal for you. Maybe a jerk chicken.
Extra sour cream for him.
Pork belly.
Just as heavy as I can make it.
And while we're throwing out plugs, Brandon, if people need insurance,
come see me.
You're the
Brandon
man.
Manning.
Yeah.
Winterville, North Carolina, Farm Bureau.
Carissa Chappell, an interesting last name.
Thanks.
What's who's your other half?
Lamont Chappell.
Of ECU football fame.
Yeah.
So very cool.
Yeah.
She had her own fame.
Not
to bring up him.
Oh, well, thank you.
Carissa, what is your
well, I think what he's
claim to
referring
fame?
to is I played volleyball at ECU.
Awesome.
At the same time that Lamont was playing football.
Okay.
She was the original Jennings Hall.
Yeah. Calm down.
So how did you get into this part of athletics?
It's just wild. I have no idea. I've just always been in mental health. That's what I did since college days, and then stepped out of that for a while to kind of do the stay-at-home mom thing for a while. And I love my children, but I'm not meant to be a stay-at-home mom. And so at the same time, I'd been kickboxing for years, and at the same time, Title was going under, and some people reached out to us and were like, you guys should consider taking this over. And we did, and that was all she wrote. So it's been a little traumatizing, but it's been fine.
So kickboxing as far as training or like competitive?
No, not competitive,
Okay.
but we both trained with Zed Mitchell for a really
Oh yeah,
long
we've
time.
had him on the show.
Yeah, so I'd been doing that for years, and so yeah, it's just kind of one of those things that just all these random dots connected, and it just happened. So, and I love it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And B-Man tells me you're a big Chiefs fan.
Huge.
Jeez.
The biggest.
I will say this: she is not bandwagon. She is not bandwagon. She's been
You were there
the whole
before
time.
Taylor Swift.
Yes, well, I've been a
Okay.
Swiftie my whole life, and I'm a Chiefs fan. I'm from Kansas City. I came here to go to college. So, yeah, I'm Kansas City girl, and like I said, I will take all the upset people right now at the Chiefs being in the Super Bowl, because after living however many decades I did of
You didn't want to be a shocker?
Never. No, sure didn't. Sure didn't. No. Used to stick with ECU. But, yeah, so I will take all the tears of our enemies.
It would have been interesting.
All the tears of my enemies. That's awesome.
Drink them in.
I am all of them.
Replenish
all the
yourself.
haters
Yes.
right now. So
Would have been interesting if the Commanders won yesterday. We might have to
I
fight
wish
in
they
here,
would have.
Carissa.
I
Yeah.
know.
I want to see a Shirley versus Clip. That's what I want to see.
I do not want to see that. We do have a request for a Chandler versus J-Bone in the future.
I'm telling you guys, it is the best workout. I went up in probably till COVID, real heavy with it, and it was very good. That was how me and Carissa met. She had knew my wife before that, but she used to run this thing where like, hey, if you lose this many inches or this many pounds, you get a free 6-month membership or something like that.
Oh wow.
And of course, me being the chubby guy that I was, losing 20 pounds was not hard. So I kind of, came out on the better end.
And
of that
anything
deal.
free, you'll take.
Yes, definitely. I got to spend all my money on this freaking advertising. I better do something. And it was. But then after the free wore off. I mean, it was great. I mean, it was just awesome people. I met a lot of cool people, a lot of older guys, a lot of young people, and it was just great, man.
Rebel Fitness Fight for Freedom going on, and Rob, do you involve yourself with this when you're not doing it against Brandon Manning? Do you work out with the heavy bags and stuff?
I used to, but I haven't, and getting back in there has been awesome. there's a few trainers out there, Roberto especially, just put me through the smoker. And I
You're definitely a natural.
Enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mental health, while we're on this subject.
Amen. Amen.
While we, so once again, to recap, Friday, January 31st, starting at 6:30, Rebel Fitness. Where are you located?
We are on the corner of Charles and Fire Tower.
Okay.
Yeah. The
Fight.
old Blockbuster.
The old Blockbuster.
Oh,
I knew it.
Yeah.
I was coming in with
That'll resonate for some of us. Yeah. Everybody else will be like, what?
It's Blockbuster.
100%.
Fight for Freedom going on, helping out Daughters of Worth. Anything else we need to know?
Is there going to be refreshments?
We will have Cucinalla's Pizza, and drinks, and we'll have a 50-50 donation drawing. Tom Quigley's coming in. He's going to be our bookie. He's going to go around, collect cash from everybody, and at the end we're going to
just got the Clip's attention.
Got
Clip's attention.
Somebody's going to win a big chunk of cash at the end of the night. We've got gloves signed by Mr. Beast. He came and worked out at the gym last month and signed some gloves for us. So lots of good giveaways.
All right.
It's going to be amazing.
Mark, J-Bone, we thinking Rob minus 250. What's the odds here? What's the betting line? 3? All right, Rob minus 300. Brandon, you're the underdog. But you like being the underdog from Winterville. We grew up underdogs, Brandon.
Thank you. I had that conversation with somebody this past weekend.
There you go.
Never count underdog.
No silver spoon here.
Nice to meet you, Carissa.
You
Enjoyed
too.
it. Good luck to your Chiefs.
Thank
and
you.
I mean that because I don't want the Eagles to win a Super Bowl.
Let's go.
Go Chiefs.
Sorry, while we're here, you go to a few ECU athletic events.
Many.
How many baseball wins is ECU going to have now? We're going to get all this written down.
Oh, man.
How many games we got, Brandon?
Yeah.
50.
50-ish. If they make it all the way, it gets up to 60.
I don't know. How many we win last year?
Regular season, 41.
I was going to say 42.
Okay. I was going to, yeah.
You got to get your preseason predictions. Well, we got to start that out.
Yeah.
Anything around 40.
That's what I'm thinking. It's about same as last year. I don't know. I haven't really been listening to are we worried? Are we feeling good about it? Are we?
There's a lot of unknowns right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unknowns.
I'll tell you what you need to do. Go to Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. We have full coverage of today's media day with all of the interviews.
I'm excited.
An emotional Cliff Godwin.
I got him. I got him a little choked up.
He did.
Aww.
The Riley Johnsons of the world.
Yeah.
I love that. Opener, the 14th.
I believe so. A little
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's at Clark.
Typical man and family tradition date night at the ball field.
Of course.
Oh man, y'all cooking?
I love that.
Are you announcing?
No.
Okay, I mean you can still come if you want to.
I got fired. You didn't hear?
Yes.
Okay.
They took that serious.
That they did. 46 wins, by the way, for the Pirates last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 42, you say, Rob?
42.
I'll take that. That'll get us in the postseason.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
And you said 46 in the regular season?
46 total. So that includes the conference tournament and postseason.
Yeah. 42 is a great number at the end of the year. But 42 does not get us where we want to go.
That is true. Brandon, I'll get with you so we can get you back on for some ECU baseball recaps and whatnot. You in?
Yeah, definitely in.
All right, good deal. Rob, good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too, my friend.
Thanks for coming in.
Absolutely.
And Carissa, enjoyed it.
Thanks.
And good luck.
Thanks for having me.
Friday,
Absolutely.
January 31st, coming up.
Get your tickets.
Starting at 6:30, it's the Rebel Fitness Fight for Freedom. We'll take a break, have more for you. Pirate Radio Live. Oh, wow. Here, punch that dude in the face.
Just joking. Like I could care less.
Practicing right now.
I want Left Eye to win one, then I'll be happy.
He's getting warmed up.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live after this.
Pest Tech wants to thank Pirate Nation for voting them the #1 pest control company in Eastern North Carolina. Pest Tech is a full-service pest control company offering a complete range of indoor and outdoor pest management and extermination services. Your experience is the Pest Tech guarantee, with a promise to deliver you results while keeping you, your family, and the environment safe. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests. 353-4760. Pest Tech, the official pest control company of Pirate Radio.
There is road work outside, but plenty of food and fun inside at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. Park right across the street and make your way in for a great lunch today or drinks with friends. There are over 40 beers on tap and plenty of new specialty cocktails to choose from. Don't forget about Singo on Tuesdays, trivia with DJ Captain Morgan on Wednesdays, local artist live music on Thursdays, and the best Sunday brunch starting at 10:30 a.m. Be sure to follow Fish Street Hardware on Facebook and Instagram for all the 411. Go Pirates!
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
Enjoy the warm air, circulating moments after you turn up the heat. Precise control of cooking temperatures. Enough hot water on demand for everyone's shower. The instant glow of warmth when you turn on your fireplace or fire pit. Never having to change a gas tank on your outdoor grill. Experience the affordable luxury of natural gas. Find out more at GUC.com.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard, until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cucinella's. Cucinella's has 2 locations with great options for lunch, dinner, takeout, and they now offer catering. Dine in for lunch with a slice, salad, and a drink with a friend, or stop by after work and grab a beer or glass of wine while you wait for your to-go order. The best pizza, grinders, salads, and homemade Italian ice is at Cucinella's. Cucinella's Midtown across from Best Buy, downtown across from Sup Dogs, and on Facebook and Instagram. Cucinella's, serving handcrafted pizza since 1932. Come taste the difference.
This is ECU head baseball coach Cliff Godwin, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Chronic joint pain hovers, and you never know when it's going to rear its ugly head, and that goes for David Garrard, too. This is why the medical professionals at QC Kinetics take their job so seriously. When they treat patients like David Garrard, they are delivering long-term relief, treatments without surgery or downtime. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today, 252-765-PAIN. That's 252-765-PAIN. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. Thank you to Carissa Chappell, Rob Cronin, and Brandon Manning for joining us. The Rebel Fitness Fight for Freedom going on Friday, January 31st, starting at 6:30 at Rebel Fitness. Get your tickets now. Going to be a fun night. All right, A-Harp, tell us about our friends at Fleet Feet.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Be sure you have the best and most comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Fleet Feet. Locally owned and operated by ECU alum Chris Lunyon. Fleet Feet of Greenville provides solutions through one-on-one services to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Go see them at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet. They run for you.
All right. Number one on our list, Shirley, did we set a record? You printed out a cut sheet today with 21 cuts from Cliff Godwin. That's got to be a new record, most cuts for one person.
And it's a new record on how fast I got those done because we were running a little bit low on time, and I was like, oh, shoot. I took my lunch break a little bit later in the afternoon because you guys were over at Media Day, and I had to be here for Bailey's show. So by the time I got back, I realized I had about 20 minutes.
21 cuts in 20 minutes.
Yeah, 21 cuts in 20 minutes. So that was a little stressful.
Let's hit cut 7. I asked Cliff Godwin, you see a lot of veteran coaches, successful coaches step down over the last few years. Part of it is, age and time to retire. I think most of it is the way college athletics has gone and what it is today. And I asked Cliff Godwin about that and how he stays motivated and hungry and still enjoys what he does despite all the changes in college athletics. Cut 7.
The Riley Johnsons of the world, our staff, I get emotional because that's what keeps me here. But for me to sit here and say I like what's going on in college athletics, I'd be lying to you. So this place means a lot. But, yeah, I'm not done yet. Not done yet. But, when Tony Bennett retired, that really hit home to me because I think that guy's a class act. And I don't know him. A lot of people can talk the talk, but I believe that guy walked the walk, and he did it the right way. And I just respect him from afar, being a basketball guy. And but I think you're going to see more of that because there's more things that the coaches have to deal with today than they ever have. And I don't care how much money you make, it wears on you. And I don't envy anybody who's coaching at a high level in college athletics today. And if you're on the outside looking in and you want to throw stones, hey, come live in our shoes for a little bit. I can tell you that because it's a lot different. But we still have the right people in our organization, and as long as we can keep doing that, then I'm going to keep on being the head coach here.
All right, there is Cliff Godwin. He ain't leaving. Not done yet, and still got a lot to do in the college baseball world. Let's say cut 12. Asked him about Franny and Pack and how those guys on the staff have helped out the East Carolina baseball program.
Things kind of come full circle, Clip. That's been something that has kept me going as well, to have those guys and the pride they have in our program. Obviously, they were great players here, but the pride they have and the want to win for our guys, and then also them telling our guys now stories of stuff that they had to do back in the day to become successful. And they're obviously closer to our players' age than any of our coaches are, so it just helps our players probably relate to them a little bit more. But they're super passionate. They're part of our family. I'm just so thankful that they wanted to come back and just get back to our baseball program.
All right, and also asked Cliff about rule changes this year, and here was his response, cut 18.
Well, I'll let AK talk about the pitching side of things because he's super excited about some of that stuff, them checking for foreign substance and stuff. It's just, to be honest with you, I feel bad for umpires because they have so much on their plate now with the 20-second clock, new base, got to check for foreign substances. We had a scrimmage yesterday, and, Wilson Rainer's like, hey, can I just practice doing that because I've never done that before? And we're like, yeah, for sure. So it's just a lot of newness, and I know they're trying to make the game better. For me, I wish they would have just gone to the bigger base like professional baseball because that's going to happen at some point in time because that's what we always do is we follow the pro game at some point in time. So it definitely has some newness for the first baseman. Obviously, got 2 bases over there. You have to use the white base just on a regular routine ground ball. But if it's strike 3 and it kicks to the foul line, the first base side, you can use the orange base. So it's just different stuff. And then one of our players the other day didn't hit the orange base, so you would be out. If you don't hit the white base running through there. So, or excuse me, they did not hit the orange base; they hit the white base, so you'd be out on a ground ball.
A couple of things there. So we're going to, you've seen this on softball fields, the base in foul territory. And if a player is trying to leg out, an infield hit, ground ball, hitting the infield, that player is, I guess, required to touch the orange base. And if they hit the white base, they're out. If you're hit one in the gap and you're rounding first for a double, extra base hit, you can hit the white bag. I think there is going to be an issue at some point in an ECU game this year where a player is running to first and touches the white base or is very close to the white base, and I could just see it causing some, not every game or anything, but maybe one instance where there's some controversy.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be very specific to ECU. I would be surprised if we saw it more than twice, but it'll probably be a lot just early on in college baseball.
Yeah, I mean, I could see Cliff getting heated about some dumb, did he hit the orange bag or the white bag?
Yeah.
And I did not know until today they're bringing that. We're used to seeing this if you watch Major League Baseball games, the pitcher's coming off the mound or pitcher's going into a game, and the umpire will be checking the pitcher for substances. I don't know if in college they're going to have to, unbuckle their pants.
Yeah, that's – I don't know. The whole point of the pitch clock was to speed up the game, but it just seems like they're putting in rules that'll just negate that.
Adding more and more stuff. So a couple of changes there just to keep an eye on for college baseball this upcoming season. Let's see. What else you want to – anything, J-Bone, we should give the listeners from today?
Let's see. I think the cut to patience with the new players.
Cliff was asked if he had to develop more patience with all the newness on the roster for ECU. Cut 2.
Probably certain days I've utilized patience, certain days I probably haven't. But definitely our coaches have done a really good job just coaching these guys every single day. And it's definitely, made us better as coaches because we've had to probably look back and teach things that we haven't had to teach in the past at this stage. And that's okay. That's why we're called coaches. And the thing that I have a ton of confidence is the staff that we have coach our players the right way, are super knowledgeable about baseball, and will get our guys where they need to be.
All right. There were more questions about some newcomers coming in as well. Cut 8, Shirley, do you feel like the transfer guys have acclimated themselves within the culture of the program at East Carolina? Cut 8.
I've really enjoyed the portal guys specifically. I've said this a lot publicly. I prayed about bringing the right people in, not the most talented. We have guys that are in that locker room that could have went to other places and got more NIL money. I want everybody to know this. None of our guys are getting rich here. We tried to cover the expenses of the guys that came from the portal. So if they were on 50% scholarship, we tried to cover up the rest of the cost to just get our foot in the door. But we don't pay players to come to East Carolina. We just try to make them be on a full ride, which, the rules are going to change, I guess, depending on what the ruling is on April 7th by this judge who has a lot of weight on their shoulders to make that decision. But the guys have really meshed well with our culture, and a couple of them specifically, I've just been really pleased with how much they came here. They want to win. They want to develop, whether they're a pitcher or a position player, and that's been cool to be a part of.
All right, there is Cliff Godwin from ECU Baseball Media Day. And Jared, this was your first ECU Baseball Media Day. Your thoughts?
I'm not yanking anybody's chain. It was actually very fun, and I enjoyed my time there.
Oh, good.
Outside of the women's soccer selection show, I'd say probably the best ECU athletic experience I've ever had.
I enjoy it. Great to hear from the coaches, but certainly the players as well. And again, we'll have more throughout the week, but you can see all the videos now. Awesome to hear from Jake Hunter, who I didn't think, just from what people were saying, he would be able to pitch this season, but sounds like it's going to be sooner rather than later. And Jake Hunter is throwing to opponents, so that was great news.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big baseball guy, so I haven't seen him play a lot, but he is my favorite simply because of the Hornet stuff.
Just a huge...
Yeah, loyal, diehard.
Yeah, I don't know what... Psycho?
Yeah, psycho.
Watches every game. I talked about it in the Dixon and Parker interview that he told me last year he watched every game. So there was a game where they got beat by like 30 or 40, and I texted him and said, no way you just watch that crap. And he immediately sent back a picture of his television that he had the game on. So.
I tried to do it this year. Like, I watched, I think, the first like 11 or 12 games, but it wears you down.
Yeah.
I can watch every Raider game because there's at least 6-7 days in between. But, man, those Hornets games are...
Yeah, that's a good point, too. Like, if your team sucks, but they only play once a week.
Yeah.
And it just feels like, even though the football season lasts a long time, like, it goes by so quick. Where MLB and NBA, it's like back-to-back sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's depressing.
And I think looking at ECU basketball, ECU baseball, the winning and the losing really does matter just with, I don't know, fan engagement, fan interactions.
Do they still have the on-the-court hype guy?
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He's doing good. Yeah, doing good.
Your voice got a little high there.
They brought back the half-court shot this past weekend. I thought that was fun, but they still got the dumb find the Pepsi thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to get that one fixed.
Which, like, I think me and Patrick Mason were talking about. It's like, now you got to lug around a 12-pack of Pepsi the whole rest of the game. And it's not, they say it's ice cold. It's not cold. They got it in a closet somewhere in Minji's, so you can't even crack one open there. It just makes no sense. And like $1,000 half-court shot or a 12-pack of Pepsi, can we at least even out the prizes a little bit?
You want to make the half-court shot worth $7.99?
Yeah. Or how about 1,000 Pepsis? I don't know.
All right, we found the soapbox here.
I got to end now at ECU Athletics with that kind of crap. So my buddy's interning over there. So I got to end.
I got to say, man, Pirate Radio, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but some things we mention on the show that need changing get changed.
When we had this talk like a month or two ago, we said like they should bring back the layup free throw three-pointer. 2 games later, they brought it back, and it is now a consistent part of ECU basketball. You were there. You saw it.
Oh, my God. Why don't they just, like... I don't even want a full-time job. Like, make me an advisor.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe PA.
Well, we tried that. Did not work out. Did not work out so well. While we're on the topic, anything happened today that annoyed you at Media Day?
At Media Day?
Or after Media Day, when you got back to your vehicle?
Yeah, I got a parking ticket. That's ridiculous. Because I don't understand how you pull in the wrong way.
I'll say it again. I feel like the way we were parked is the safest way to park, because that way you don't have to back up when you're pulling out. You just pull right out. And so, okay.
God forbid ECU makes something simple.
Hayden, when you are driving, say you're at the grocery store, hop on the mic, and you pull into a parking spot. It's one of those that does not have like...
Cinder.
Yeah, concrete block, whatever. So it's like 2 parking spots ahead of you. You can freely go to the other. Do you... What do you do in that scenario? Which spot do you park in?
I'm going to pull all the way through. That's what my granny told me to do.
Right. And would her granny...
Would her granny lie?
Would her granny lie?
Hayden's granny does not seem like a two-faced liar.
Don't you hit that Alex Harper soundbite. Don't hit it.
I wasn't going to.
I'm telling you not to do that.
But when I talk about my grandma,
don't hit it, Shirley.
I smash anybody's
Shirley!
What?
I told you not to do that.
Sorry, my finger slipped and the mouse just had a mind of its own.
Shirley, are you pulling up or do you stop and then so you can back out?
If the space in front of me is empty, yes, I'm pulling through.
I feel like 1 million out of 1 million people are going to do that. It makes sense.
Well, you're right about the safety thing, because if you're pulling out, if you're backing out of a space, and especially if you have a smaller vehicle and the vehicles that are parked next to you are like SUVs, it is very difficult to see when you are backing out unless you have a rear view camera, and even then, sometimes you still can't see.
But you got folks with carts, you got kids running around.
Yes, exactly. So if you can pull forward, if the space in front of you, if you're in that type of parking lot, if the space in front of you is empty, yes, pull through, because it just makes sense, and we said, it's easier to get out of.
John Moody said you are not allowed to park that way, kind of backing into a spot or pulling all the way through on any ECU.
Yeah, no, they'll give you a ticket for it, especially at Minji's.
Okay, but what's the reasoning behind that?
That's just not
I hate
true.
to say,
I always do that at every ECU place I'm at, and never gotten a ticket until today.
okay, well, so you're calling John Moody a liar.
I'm not calling
and
John
you're
Moody
calling Hayden a liar.
I'm saying they are misinformed.
I think
so
you
John
just
Moody
didn't get a
misremembered?
ticket.
Okay, well, I mean, I've been
still
here
a
for 6
student.
years.
Yeah.
I was a student last month.
I got one last year for it, for pulling through, and you can't back into it either.
Look, hey, give me a ticket for not
It's
having
weird.
a permit, cool, but I don't agree, and I never got one.
And see, now I have gotten a ticket covering football years ago. I got a ticket, and it was in a visitor's spot behind, what is that building? Clip, help me out.
Like Scales or...
It wasn't Scales. It's the one further down.
I
But
don't-
anyway, but either way, I actually parked where the sign says visitor parking. It happened to be open. That's usually where, by the way, Double B used to park his car. But I parked my car there, went to the press conference, came out, got a ticket. And when I called to inquire about the ticket, I said, hey, I was in a visitor parking space. I mean, like, I wasn't in a different, a permit type thing. And I was told you have to have a visitor's permit to park in the visitor's parking spot.
Yeah, and that visitor permit probably run you a few $100 too.
And I was like, seriously? I don't make... okay. I got out of the ticket, though, but still, it's just it's the principle of the thing, is what I like to say.
Jamie says, John Moody works on campus. I'm guessing he knows. Also, Hayden literally got a ticket. Jared, just because you didn't get a ticket doesn't mean they're wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, how have I been here for 6 years, been doing that every time I park, and never got a ticket till today?
You've been an ECU student for 6 years?
Well, I mean, I'm not a student anymore, but yeah.
Okay.
Why do you think this is his entry-level job and not IBM or something?
I wasn't going to say that, but since you brought it up.
Joel says, y'all need some defining feature on your vehicles to let parking know who is there for press-related things, like a big flashing light or something.
Oh, well, here's the problem with that.
Great
that
idea.
actually doesn't work. BB actually was in a Channel 9 vehicle and still got a ticket. So.
No. He did not get a ticket.
Not today. I'm talking about in the past.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, the same day that I got my ticket, BB got the ticket too, because he came in ranting and raving about it, because he's like, I'm in the Channel 9 at car. He was like, what do you think I'm doing here?
I mean, Chandler has a Pirate Radio sticker on his Jeep.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, no,
they'll ticket you anyway.
That'll get you a quick ticket.
I'm talking to the
Yeah, I know.
commenter.
You talking to me?
No.
Okay. Another thing that annoys me, by the way, is in a heavy traffic area like a grocery store, like your Walmart, like your name a place, people backing into spots.
What did we just talk about?
No.
Oh, pulling through. Okay.
is one thing, but like stopping to back in while there's other people around.
Oh, that's totally bougie. That is a bougie
I do not
move.
like that at all.
What if
I
it's
don't like it.
across the street in that type of parking lot? Like over there, because that's what I do over there.
There's not a ton of traffic
Yeah,
over
there's
there.
not a ton of traffic.
Yeah, my bad. Excuse me.
If you pull in and there's two cars behind you and there's people walking around, like
Yeah, don't do that.
we don't have time for you to go back in, especially if you can't back in and you suck at it and you got to go back and forward and back, forth and forth.
Oh,
like Aaliyah or who said that?
It was Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Preach it.
Back,
Preach it.
forth and forth.
Those people just trying to show
Drives
off
me
too.
crazy. That's why I said it's a total bougie move.
Look at me, I have a backup camera. Look at me, I can
Look
back
at me.
up.
Look at me. My car's way more important than yours. I have to back in. Yeah. Can't stand it.
Chip said, "Yo, Shirls, that Burger King treat you right last night?" Damn. Shirley Rhodes celebrity sighting at Burger King?
I rolled up at the Burger King yesterday because my godson was hungry and wanted a Whopper, and so I pulled in. And next thing I know, I hear, "What's up, Cheryl?" And I look out the window, and there's Chip behind me. I was like, "What's up?"
At BK, not a sponsor.
But yes, the food from the said establishment hit the spot for that moment. Yes.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, have more for you. Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Back with you after this. The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Byrd with some exciting news about Shimmer Boutique. The new website is live and all orders over $100 will receive free shipping. Go to shimmerboutiqueonline.com and get shopping today. Shimmer is the boutique for everyone and carries all the top brands from Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Let me show you what goes on behind the scenes when making a Shaq-a-Roni. We created Shaq-a-Roni my way, an extra large pizza topped with extra cheese and extra pepperoni. It's a simple recipe. We take everything you love, then we build it bigger. Pizza gets bigger when you Shaq-a-Roni.
Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates.
It's winter sale time at Russell's in downtown Washington. Prices have been reduced on all your favorite men's and women's dress and casual apparel. All ladies' clothing is now 1/2 off, and men's apparel is 25% off. Shop while selection is good and prices are even better. Where it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's in downtown Washington. Come see us now before it's all gone.
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of Pip Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 5-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growatpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. Pip, where business goes to grow.
I'm Michael Vaughn with East Coast Grading and Utilities. Many of you know my dad, David Vaughn, and his work in putting in subdivisions all over Pirate Nation. But East Coast Grading and Utilities is not just for those type of big jobs. We're here for the homeowners. Whether it's concrete, driveways, hauling rock, or sand, whatever you need, East Coast Grading and Utilities can get the job done. Call us at 252-531-7494 or check us out on Facebook at East Coast Grading and Utilities.
This is Coach Blake Carroll for East Carolina football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in eastern North Carolina since 1937. You can shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com, or you can visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And the Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates. They're open from noon until 2 a.m. Every single day. They're open 7 days a week. And, of course, Monday nights, you can enjoy sports trivia with our very own Clip Brock. Coming up on Tuesday night, it'll be an acoustic performance by Jake Mitchell. And then on Wednesday, another acoustic performance by R.T. Johnson. And don't forget, on Thursday, you can play Singo or you can enjoy a little karaoke. And Sunday Fun Day is covered for you at the Buck as well. You can check out the largest 4K screen in Greenville along with 18 TVs, and you can score every Sunday at the Buck. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you. Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. One NFL game left, so we're going to have to find other things to fill our sports cups.
Well, coming soon. Daytona 500.
True. Saw the ads yesterday.
Yeah, got me a little pumped up.
I'm going to try to get into it. I was a Chase Elliott fan, and then I was like, I think Chase Elliott's a little too good and popular.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be a Ryan Blaney guy. And then he won a championship.
Oh, okay.
But I kind of want to go with somebody different.
Join me on the Cal Busch train.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
All right.
Somebody said there's a guy that always tweets me about NASCAR, and he was a big Martin Truex guy. He's gone. He said, "Is Tyler Reddick okay to pull for?"
He was Final Four last year.
Who's Joe Gibbs hooked up with these days?
Chris Buescher.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pick one of those guys.
I like Chris Buescher a lot this year going into it. Let's see, his grandson Ty Gibbs as well. He's very young, so you can get it on the ground floor of that. Who else?
You said that guy sucks.
But no, I just think it's a lot of nepotism, and he's the
Denny's still with him?
Yeah, but he owns his own team.
That's right.
He's still with JGR.
Yeah, that's why I originally liked Denny Hamlin, because I knew he was a Gibbs guy.
And Truex,
Christopher Bell.
Yeah,
he's good.
Not Buescher, Bell, is who I was thinking of.
Ty Gibbs. Sheldon Creed sounds like a fake name.
Yeah, now we're getting into the
Chandler
Xfinity
Smith.
series.
Ooh, Eric. All right, give me Christopher Bell.
Yeah,
that's gonna be my guy. I'm a big Bell guy. Bell
Big Bell.
Bellhead.
Well, once again, he's one of the best in the sport right now.
All right, 5th in the standings last year.
Yeah, a lot of people say if we were still with the Winston Cup point standings, he would have won the whole thing.
A lot of people are saying that.
A lot of people are saying that.
That's like a ton
on Twitter.
Christopher Bell, number 20. That's my guy from Norman, Oklahoma.
All right.
Born December 16th, 1994. 2017 NASCAR Camping World Truck Series champion.
That's what you need to get into, Friday night truck races.
I mean,
they're about the same size as your truck, just different under the hood.
Do they ride old Tacomas out there? So I've watched it before when there's like nothing on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Like I'll pop on a race or an Xfinity or something.
Yeah. It's just the best time of the year.
It's definitely not, but
well, I mean, you got the NFL draft, free agency, NASCAR's heating up, basketball's heating up.
Oh, so you are including more than just auto racing.
Yeah, I love the spring. Baseball, ECU baseball is coming back.
Yeah. There's plenty to get involved in as we await another football season. Jamie says, I get tired of people backing in and just back out. It's good for you. Joel says, is that a rule for Coach Mac's driving, or is that just drive-through etiquette? Yeah, Mac only does drive-through rules. I hadn't asked him about that in a while, Shirley. I need to get you on one of those interviews. You and Mac haven't talked in a long time.
Actually, I sent him a text the other day because I was in a drive-through at a gas station that also serves food. And as a matter of fact, I'm trying to find it right here. But I sent it to him because when I pulled up, the person in front of me was actually... I'm going to show you the picture here. I don't know if you can see this or not. But man. The person was out of the car. The window was rolled down out of the car, and then she's got half of her body through the window. But but she is physically out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
And is touching the touch screen. So, and I saw this person pull in, and as I was circling the block to come in, and so there was no one behind her. So she could have easily said, oops, I'm too far away. Let me back up a little bit and kind of get a little closer, because it was really cold that day. And that was, so I took that picture and I sent it to Coach Mac, and I said, this is the new one. I haven't seen this one before.
If you're going to have your door open, there's no reason to go through the window at that point.
Right. She had the window down and half her body is stuck through the window.
Yeah.
So, yes, I sent that to Coach Mac. When did I send that to him?
It was last week.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that. I think it might have been over the Christmas holiday. No, January 15th.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you showed it to me last week.
Yeah, it was last week.
Here's a stupid stat to consider. LeBron James enters tonight's game against Charlotte with 41,421 points, 11,368 assists. That's more points and assists than the entire Hornets roster combined.
The stats.
I mean,
do we have anybody over 30 years old?
Yeah, that kind of just makes sense. Like, I know
none.
You can do a lot of stats on LeBron's greatness, but I don't think that's a good one.
He's been playing for like 100 years.
Yeah.
My nephew is actually going to be at that game.
Yeah, I heard tickets were, well, it's a Hornets game, so obviously tickets were cheap, but I was thinking about going if I didn't have anything to do.
And his girlfriend got him tickets for Christmas. That's what she got him, and his dad got him, my brother got him a LeBron jersey. So
there's going to be a lot of LeBron stands
going for the bad guys.
Yeah, well, he's really, he's an NBA fan. He's not so much a specific team. I mean, of course, he's going to be a LeBron fan just because he's the best player, I guess, right now. But
well, he was.
Yeah, I've never been too much of a LeBron fan.
You know who the odds on
Wimby is taking over.
You know who the odds on MVP is?
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that is the correct answer. Kenny says UFL's coming up. Kenny, I appreciate you talking about the UFL, but I just can't do it.
Unless Holton's playing. But.
Yeah, I mean, if Holton's playing or a Pirate.
He should have played last year, but Luis Perez, for some reason, played.
I still think he needs to be the starter over there. I don't know why Luis Perez, as bad as they were losing last year. Come on now.
Yeah. By the way, I think we'll find out Holton's future this week on the Holton Naylor Show.
Yeah, this week's podcast.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, let's take our final break. We'll come back, get ready to wrap it up when we return Pirate Radio Live on a Monday after this.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at QualityEquip.com.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
This is Jeff Gibson with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strauds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
How much America's in a can of Four Loko USA? Take a pro wrestler, give him apple pie pecs, bald eagle biceps, fists of four-wheel drive and legs spinning drones. Then add even more America. More America. More America. Four Loko USA. Tastes like freedom.
It's a new year, and we're excited to announce that Integrity Home Mortgage has a new office location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve. To get started, call me, Talbot Green, 714-2076.
Talbot Green, NMLS 120331. For informational purposes only. Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS 208516.
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North Restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Volova with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. CopyPro, fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
Pirate Radio, bringing you the best content on air and on digital. We are the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The Dow was up 289 points at 44,713. The NASDAQ was down 612 points at 19,341. S&P dropped 88 points and finished at 6,012. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to the show.
All right. Enjoyed it, folks. We'll be back with you Tuesday, 3 o'clock, all new edition of Pirate Radio Live. For Shirley Rhodes, intern Hayden, J-Bone, I am Clip Rock. We will see you Tuesday. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930.